Hell yeah, welcome back. Uh, so, yeah, you want to do a recap in character? I think we're on chapter 53?
Yeah, I guess that would be contingent on did Shannon find us while we were long resting waiting for him?
I mean, I feel like Sheenan was basically just on patrol on the outside of the forest. So I would imagine that, yeah, he would have quickly found you, or even Dugan would have went and got him based
Okay.
on where he left him, or she left him.
Yeah, because I sent Tobias for him last session.
Yep. You sent Tobias for him last session, and the session before, he just went into the forest to mourn his doggo. So I feel like he should have been found by now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think that that's going to be an issue.
So reunited at last.
Yes,
Holy shit.
it's been a while.
So you're sauntering up to our camp, Mr. Kirk? What is this map here?
If you're looking to be, I allow it. There he is.
So what time of day is it?
It's like 11:30
At night or in the morning?
in the morning.
Okay, yeah, because we fought in the morning and then we were long resting. Basically.
I mean, yeah, we ended the session last time as you guys were intending to long rest, as far as I recall.
Okay.
Oh, so Shannon's meeting us mid-long rest. Okay.
Yeah, I assume.
Like basically like right into the
somewhere.
start of it.
Okay.
I wouldn't think you guys would fully like set down to rest until you'd found him if he was nearby.
Oh, I was yeah, the intention was just find a spot and then send Tobias with like our location and what happened and wait for him.
Okay.
Because like
So we'll say like
if he doesn't want to be found, we're not the ones finding him probably.
that's fair. So we'll say like an hour into your long rest, Chinon appears in the woods, still semi-disheveled. The
Still
loss
alone?
of his canine companion. Yes. I think it's been not that long since you left him. Did you guys rest since you left him? No, you met up and then you guys attacked.
We
Well,
ambushed.
ish, because like he landed in the town when Avola and I escaped, and then we long rested at the top of the mountain. So like it's
Okay.
been
Yeah,
it's been a
nighttime
long
rest.
time since we've seen Shannon in game.
So,
So he could have been
do you
doing anything.
know how to heal your animal there, Mr. Kirk?
Find herbs.
Yeah,
Rare
he needs
herbs.
like 50 gold worth of rare herbs and
That was
some
some amount
time.
of gold.
yeah.
Yeah.
The gold value
So-
is just like to balance the spell.
25
So
gold,
maybe
yeah.
roll like nature and a survival, and if you beat like 11, you found enough to heal your dog
Nice.
Sure. Nature.
in the time. You gotta beat 11 on both of them.
Resummon your
Lock.
animal from the Fey realm.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
You
Nice.
didn't even add your survival.
5-0.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure
Really?
he's like
Actually,
The
Yeah,
least
I'm pretty sure he's a
survivally
terrible tracker.
ranger.
I didn't know you can have 0 survival as a ranger.
You don't choose that as a proficiency,
I
and you don't
have
have wisdom as a
animal
modifier.
handling, intimidation, and perception and stealth.
Oh, so you can't track for shit.
He's
Oh,
got a
man.
dog for that.
I
Yeah,
have good
true.
wisdom. Actually, my wisdom's okay. It's my int that's bad.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
what was that second roll? Nature.
That's survival. First
Okay.
one was nature.
So you recalled the
Oh.
herbs, but you couldn't find them. Not
Oh,
all of them. You're real close. You need like maybe 5 gold worth more of rare herbs, and you could get your dog back. You can just find this one herb.
Damn.
that fey person would have been more useful.
How you feeling, buddy?
Yeah.
Feeling any better after
That's
last
rough.
night?
That means you won't have extra attack for any fight we go into.
Nope. It was my fault. I said Tolsmere instead of bad thing.
What happened?
Well, not
It's
wait.
been, oh god, it's been some time.
Yeah, it's been,
It's been a
3
couple
days.
days.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
found us, Shinan. We have need of you.
I was tracking some dragons.
Dragons?
Group of them.
Shit.
You heard him.
Dragons. 3-headed dragons and some whelps. And I foolishly tried to kill one. Made information on it. And act like that.
Would that we had been united. Yeah, we went into the town, but like people there had no idea that there was dragons in the area. We tried questioning.
Bartender.
Yeah, the innkeep there. No dragons. We
What was fucking
found
dragons?
Same with the
Yeah.
townsfolk. They said that all their problems are coming from these Knoll dog people, and none of their problems are coming from dragons. I thought
Yeah.
for sure all the droughts were dragons burninating the countryside. But,
Yeah, it's very strange how
It's
they're kept secret from this town. Considering, they're big and flying sometimes, but yeah, the town is bad news. We went to the town and we encountered a pretty decent cult presence there, and they knew who we were, and they captured Avola and I. We escaped, but like they're really nasty, and they have our stuff, and they're doing some sort of sketchy sacrifice ritual that we,
as we speak.
So
Yeah.
there's it's a town of cultists, or there's just some cultists in it?
there's a few cultists that we know about, and they've hired some mercenary company to swell their ranks. We don't really know what they're about. We tried to capture one
We
to
successfully
interrogate.
captured 2. They just
Then the leaders came out and killed them before we can talk to them. So we could not get information. I was hoping we could turn them if we found out that they, if we found out that they weren't actually bad people. But that
could've
plan was
offered them a
foiled
bigger
before it
purse.
took wing.
Cultist?
No, turn the mercenaries. If we can, well, I guess that's a complex
Cool.
situation. No, the cultists are. We tried to reason with them. We failed. That's why we're in this situation. So yeah, we figured we could kill the leader cultists and pay off the mercenaries so that the town wouldn't be ripe for the picking by all the gnolls and dragons in the area. But
and we did kill 2 of these mercenary leaders.
yeah, along with a bunch of innocents. It was not a good situation.
It wasn't a bad effort. I mean,
We didn't
you
kill that many innocents. A lot of them were
Yeah,
murdered
that's
by
true.
the cultists themselves.
Irregardless, we
And
don't
the
really
Firefall.
know enough to do that plan. I think we just got to focus on surviving this. Like this is
We
This is
need
a stepping
to stop that
stone. Yeah,
ritual.
we do.
Whatever
We don't know what
sacrifice
it
ritual
is.
there is, we need to save these poor innocent townsfolk.
Yeah, but I'm saying that we can't fall here. We can't take too many risks because the world-ending one is up in that mountain. We need to get this done. See what's going on. Weaken the cult if we can. Ay. It's all bad. They know we're here.
Nick, would I know that there was undead in the town since I can track them? Ask
yeah.
them about undead. Like,
In the last hour or two, you got a sense of. I mean,
like,
yeah,
what the
I
hell
assume
was
you were
that?
probably doing your tracking thing for majority of your time while you were chilling in the woods, just looking for dragons, because that seems to be your go-to. But that makes sense as basically a soldier elf. Maybe your tracking survival skills isn't great, but your tactical skills are good. You find your enemy specifically, regardless of where he goes, you find him. But yeah, so you would have sensed some undead presence that was quickly wiped away.
Guy has good wisdom, just bad intellect.
Yeah, and that's
That means
kind
you
of
have
what Rainbow
experience. You just
Yeah.
don't have
Yeah, I'm not Xavier smart. I'm getting smart.
We have
is. Well,
different
who is,
skills.
really? I think Xavier's is the only wizard among all our games.
Yeah.
He's the only one
Yeah,
who's like, yeah, I'll
basically.
study. Everyone else is like,
I
yeah,
love
I gain
studying.
magic because I'm awesome.
I'm a scholar. I'm very learned. I'm very intelligent. I'm not experienced. That's where we differ in our styles of intelligence, Shinon.
Yeah, and that's fair.
And that naivete really screwed us over. I'm still a bit. Zavis is like not. He's miffed about it all. He's like, like uncharacteristically frustrated about this whole ordeal. It's like under his skin. You could tell.
I just want to. That's fair. I just want to point out that you guys had, like, looking back on the encounter that you just had, like, one of the barbarians did yell to the god Tempest. Right?
That's
like,
right.
Yeah,
they,
that's right.
They specifically prayed to Tempest, not to. Oh my
Tiamat.
god, I can't remember Tiamat. Thank you. I can't remember
Yeah.
opposite.
No problem.
We know the mercenaries aren't cultists, but like that doesn't mean they're good
Good.
people.
Yeah,
we
no,
failed the opportunity
probably
to learn
purchasable people.
Maybe, yeah. As long as there's, like I'm still willing to try it, but it's now just riskier, and we won't really know how.
The purchase
to
might not be
do
gold;
it.
it might be might. But I think that once the cultists fall, I don't see these mercenaries hungering for an unnecessary war.
Well, actually, if they worship Tempest, that's all they hunger for.
I thought they hungered for a righteous war.
Tempest
just
is
war
a
in
god
general.
of war. Like they will kill
any war.
anything. It's
Alright, well-
if they're Tempest, like they could be good, but they're battle above all else. Like morality is not really a part of it, as far as I understand. Maybe we can give them a better fight.
Good thing that I
was
know
in
nothing
the
at all
forest.
about Tempest.
I met a what are they called? Vader?
Sprite?
Vader? Right.
Was it a sprite?
Fey is something Fey.
What was the fake creature that he met?
So, let me help.
Dryad. Was it a dryad?
He met a dryad, or
Not
a
the
wild
Warcraft
spirit, as he would call
So
it.
I met a spirit that said that the forest was overrun by gnolls. So if these barbarians, mercenaries that you guys ran into, don't know or want to kill the gnolls, then you might be able to get them to help us for that. They like battle, they might want to take back their land.
Wait, so you spoke to Fey creatures?
Yeah, did I not tell you that?
No, you left it out completely.
Yeah.
That's
when we met.
it's like
All you told me about was about Tolsmere.
oh, I've only read about
After
those.
Tolsmere died, I was just walking through the forest by myself, kicking myself in the butt. Spirit. Yes, I would know what this shit is. Being
Yeah.
a forest person, elf.
Yeah, sure.
I feel
If
like I'm
anybody
talking
would.
like I don't know, but yeah, there was a.
I mean, you don't have to do everything in character. You could just tell us how your guide does it.
Yeah, your character could know stuff that you as a player don't.
Yeah,
You'd
no,
be able
that's
to talk
fine.
about it.
Or if you want me to step in and fill in blanks, like, we can toss up some pictures. Like, Shinon's story, he mentioned he ran into, like, dragons with multiple heads, and like flying dragons, little ones. So, he'll describe them to you guys as a ranger of the forest.
Things
And,
are fast.
When you say dragons, do you mean dragons? Or do you mean like the Drake type things we've been fighting in the past?
There's little drakelings, and then there was big ass dragons. They're more like lizards, though. Like,
Yeah, they did not take
fly.
wing.
They were
No.
pretty sleek.
As per my sketch, he defines them.
You don't want to wrestle with them.
It's a beautiful sketch. Thank you, Shannon.
Well,
No problem.
we knew there was dragons, just based on scouting out how they transported the gold from that teleportation cave.
And we saw one when we arrived through the cave, but it was in the sky.
I guess there's going to be more of these creatures the closer we get to their mountain. Did the Fae have anything to say about the dragons?
I think she just said they traveled through. Did they kill everything? I don't even think they
She
killed it.
was specifically, like,
You talked
I
more
don't know
about
what the right word is. She answered your questions, but she was resistant to say anything. Like the few times Kirk tried to ask about the cultist, Faradine, the wild spirit, like would start to answer and then just kind of veer off topic
Yeah, she's
and
kind of
give him
everywhere.
like half answers. As I recall, like if she said something, he was like, "What about the dragons?" And she's like, "Yeah, they're here, but the gnolls."
Single-minded in purpose.
Yeah,
So the gnolls are messing up the natural balance, which is making the town starve. And none of it is dragon related. So
I think the dragons are carrying around the gold and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I would confirm they're not wild. They're controlled in a very
Which is why
secure
the city
manner.
wouldn't know about it.
Yeah, that's why the
So-
city wouldn't know about it. That's why the forest wouldn't care about it. It's just
It's contained.
So we have our
weapons.
tasks then.
so
Well,
when
do we?
Shinon,
End this ritual. Free the forest from gnolls. Go to the mountain.
Okay.
Well, yes, ish. I'm not sure about the freeing the forest from gnolls. Sounds like a distraction.
We need to restore the natural order of things.
Oh,
Which is
maybe
eliminating
after-
the thing that
these
doesn't belong.
mercenaries off our backs.
Yeah, like if we could use the mercenaries to do it, but like
We have a whole
I'm more
town of
worried about
mercenaries.
I'm more worried about the world ending right now. That would be a bigger disruption of the balance. I'm not sure about the nulls.
Okay.
It depends
Oh,
on
break
how
up
much
the
out of the
ritual.
way it is.
They were that way. I point behind us.
Yes.
They're north. Our
They're
camp is
north?
to the northeast.
yeah,
maybe?
so
So they might be
Shinon,
on the way to the mountains.
he actually tracked all the way to the Knoll camp.
Yeah, I seen that.
He'll tell you it's pretty much directly north of you, maybe 10 kilometers through the woods.
Oh,
Well.
so it is on the way to the mountain. Oh, perfect. We have our.
Well, if we can
plan
end
set
this in a swift
Okay,
blow,
but do again.
And
Let's
You're
break
not
this
eating
ritual.
any of them again.
and maybe the forest
No,
fey
not making
boons
that
would
mistake
be
again.
helpful. I'm interested to talk to one of these creatures.
So
I was
yeah,
also
let's just
tracking the dragons, and they were mainly to the west. So if we go
Mhm.
either way, we're gonna run into something.
yeah. So let's just quickly run through Shinon's story just so like because he would tell you guys everything and we might not have remembered everything. So like he started off searching for stuff, he traveled north, and then he encountered the two large multi-headed lizards surrounded by a bunch of drakeling bats. They were on the move, doing something. He saw them, he spied on them. It looked like the two-headed lizards spoke to one another and then moved on.
Yep.
They, Shinon, the badass he was like, I want to catch one of these little ones, take it back with me. Missed his shot wide, and Tolsmir ended up drawing the dragon horde away from his hiding place.
Mm-hmm.
She died in the effort. He was distraught, and a wild spirit came to him at that point and guided him away from the dragon horde. She was single-minded in her intent. She knew much about the woods and pretty much everything that was going on, but she gave vague answers on anything that wasn't the gnolls. She showed him where the gnolls camp was, took him all the way there. He scouted it out. He climbed up a monstrous tree. So I'll tell you, as you get closer to the mountains, the trees get bigger and bigger, like mammoth redwood size. And he knows the name of this forest. You guys are in the Grey Mist Mountains. So if you go back to the world map, I think it's right underneath my picture in the center here.
Yeah.
Right around somewhere over here.
Great forest.
Right there. In the Great Peak Mountains.
Oh, here.
It used to
In
be
that one.
basically like a sanctuary retreat for the elves in this high forest surrounded by mountains. So that was also why he was a bit distraught coming here. This place is known to him. He's been through the woods before, but the spirit of the woods has been altered to a point where he doesn't recognize it. As an elf, his sense of woods and forests are very different than humans. You don't necessarily notice like the trees or the landscape more than the sense of the forest, the essence of it. And what he sensed was unknown and confusing.
Well, Shinon, you spoke to the spirit. Like, is this something you feel strongly about?
It would be right to put it or restore the balance of the forest.
But like, on a scale of priorities, how strongly do you feel about it? Because we could walk for a kilometer in any direction and find any number of problems that a hero could solve. I'm just trying to. I don't have this connection to the forests. That's not a piece of the elven heritage that I've inherited. So I'm trying to. How important is this to you?
I feel like, for one, it's just a coincidence that two problems get solved with one swing. You guys are having, like, what's the problem with the mercenaries right now?
They
You
have
need to go back
They
into that
exist.
town, right?
They have our packs.
There's cultists
Yeah.
there. They're
So we
performing
need
some
to
ritual.
Go
Yeah.
back into this town anyways.
Yes, we need to
And-
solve the town for sure. Maybe this
The
Fey
way to
forest
solve the problem with
situation.
the
is not-
town would be to hire these mercenaries, or at least get them to come purge these gnolls.
So if we
Yeah.
can,
Restore
That
the
would
forest
solve a few
anyways.
problems, wouldn't it?
yes.
I mean,
I
so
think
maybe you guys should
primarily
fill
we
him
need
in
to
on-
murder a necromancer. Just something that I don't think we've told him is.
Oh yeah, Calyx
uh,
is a necromancer, or was the other one the witch?
This.
It was Calyx.
It's
No, not
Crixus.
Calyx. Crixus. Sorry, Calyx. Crixus. The
Yeah, you guys
Dragonborn.
maybe
He's the
should
leader.
start at the beginning of your story to Kirk.
Which
As
part?
you guys arrived here in survival mode, super hungry,
Well,
and
we
marched
kind
your way
of
into the town.
Oh,
glossed
okay.
over
Yes,
that
yes,
a little
yes.
bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they got
Yeah.
captured
Tell about
as
our
they went
most
into
recent
town for a
fight.
meal. Meanwhile, Dugan went and worked the farm and had a
Yeah.
nice meal with some peasants. Xavius and Vola got captured in the town and then used their magic to escape, which caused the town to go on high alert. Dugan saw that the town was herded into the center by Crixus and his elite company of Dragonborn and their barbarian mercenaries. And then they started patrolling the area looking for the heroes. While the patrol was wandering past, the heroes jumped them and intended to kill them, take their disguises, and infiltrate the town. But the fight turned chaotic as fireballs and lightning bolts were thrown from the mountaintop. And the town noticed. And Crixus and his elite band showed up. And I'll let the rest of them tell you how that went down.
Yeah. So long story short, we need to go back to the town and kill those guys.
Yep.
All the mercenaries?
Not the
Yeah.
mercenaries. The
Well, as few
cultist
as we can
leaders.
afford to.
Several of the mercenaries are dead in this field where they left them.
Yeah,
Where-
and only
when
half of
Crixus
them were
showed
by our hand.
That's true, actually, yeah.
If you just walk in there, are they going to attack you?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yep. I was thinking that
We're
maybe
looking for
we
a fight.
wait. Yeah, like I
Yeah,
don't know if
the-
we can wait for the cover of night because of this whole ritual thing. Oh, by the way, that we met this guy. He really wants to go into the town.
Yeah, and so
It's
This is
Calix's
Calix's
brother. He's just been here silent the whole time. Don't mind
He
him.
agrees with me. He agrees with me completely on all aspects of stopping this ritual as soon as we can.
yeah,
Nice.
so he's over here tending to his horse as you guys chat with Shinon.
So he's
Mallet?
also a dragonborn,
Maldrish.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
and he's not working.
Oh, he
with
has a name. He has a
mercenaries?
nameplate. I don't have to
No,
remember.
he's not a red. He's Calix's clan.
He's white.
Cool.
So he's gonna help us, but he wanted to just rush into the town. We opted to wait for you and recoup
Sounds like
our
coward.
losses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now we've waited for you, and we've recouped our losses.
Well,
Let's rush the town.
we should finish our long rest. That's what
Yeah.
recouping the losses means.
Yeah, we're still just getting started on the long rest.
Yeah.
But
If we ran in now, I'd have a single spell.
yeah, they ended up fighting the patrol group, which had two elite dragonborns in it, and they were very tough. By the end of the fight, the heroes were quite exhausted, and Crixus and his witch teleported in amongst them and started fighting more. And when the heroes showed up with a bit more spells, Crixus used necromancy, turned all the bodies on the field into ghouls, and then teleported away to start some sort of sacrifice in the town.
Crixus was afraid because I stabbed him between his buns.
So, like, not only would they attack them on sight, like, the leader of the enemies has fought them face to face.
Oh yes, they know we're here.
Yeah,
They know.
like
They might think that their undead killed us, but I don't think they're that stupid. And certainly not stupid enough not to check the battlefield later if they can just teleport willy-nilly.
Yeah, that's why we're not there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, in fact, I'll say while you guys are here, Dugan, I don't know if you guys noticed, I did a little bit of work on the right side of the map here. You notice that there is a couple of large figures off in the distance, kind of like peering towards the battlefield from the town edge.
If they send out another search party, that will be our time to rush the town while the search party is out. If they don't, we still need to rush the town as soon as we're ready.
Yeah, we got to talk about how we're going to do that, though. Because if we get caught by that watchtower and they send everything at us, it's going to be bloody one way or the other. Like, if we can get to the town undetected, I don't know how we do that with the line of sight of the watchtower. We could get, like, in the alleyways, we might be able to sneak, but I'm not sure. That's why I was hoping we could wait for nightfall where maybe they wouldn't have a huge range of vision, but I don't know we have time for that. We don't know anything about this ritual. I just don't want this to be a suicide mission.
So, how far can your little blinky teleporty thing go? All the way to town? Theirs did, right? That's how magic works.
No, certainly not.
Yes, just like that.
You overestimate my power, Dugan. Although I don't believe that was the intent. We're gonna have to go in on foot.
Or horse? We have one.
I don't think my horse could get us all in there.
But could it get two of us in there?
Possibly.
Okay, and what two are you thinking, Miss Dugan?
I mean, I certainly think that a horse could not carry two full-sized fighters. But when you
Okay.
carry Dugan,
It's like carrying
there's
nothing at
always
all.
so many distractions that come with me.
That's
Okay.
fair.
So, you would suggest kicking in the front door as two
Yes.
and taking on the whole garrison?
And then the two of you kicking in the back door and ending the ritual.
Well,
They would never see it coming.
if you go in on horseback, you're going to be there a lot sooner than we will be.
Yes, that's the intent. There and around.
See, I feel like any plan we come up with right now is going to be in full view of their watchtower. They're going to know what we're doing. They're going to see both parties easily on this plain in broad daylight from a vantage point. They can intercept us with search parties if they want to. They can teleport to us if they want to. They've displayed that ability.
They have.
I don't know that splitting up would be a benefit. Maybe once we reach the town. I don't know. That really hinges on the infiltration party infiltrating, which is impossible if they see us coming. This is just all bad. I don't know. I'm just kind of waffling right now. If you want to kick on the front door, like, I can't stop you, but I might not see you again.
This could be the end of our friendship.
Blaze of Glory is better than any other kind.
Well, you know how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the wrong place to waste your life.
Let's just send in that other guy.
I think
You
it's
know he
never
wants
right.
to. You know he wants to. It's been
Like,
all
it's
I
never
could do to stop
right
him
to
from
do this
doing
ritual.
that.
Those people need our help.
Even if,
Oh, I'm so tired today. It's hard to
Thank you,
keep
Doc.
accent.
Even if all we do is bust down the door and end the ritual, it will have been worth it.
By Bahamut's grace.
Then we can, if we're outmanned and we're outnumbered and we don't get reinforcements quickly enough, we can always run away.
I'm gonna bait some out.
I mean, he nods his head. He's enthusiastic. He'll do whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if they broke that down for you. He's like Calix's younger brother by like a decade. He like grew up as like a child when Calix was like a badass warrior, and he just became a paladin not 4 days ago for some reason. I don't know if that coincides with some other champion's fall and a position needed to be filled, but he's stoked. He's stoked about his paladin powers, and he's ready to fight. That's the enthusiasm he's bringing to the table.
So how
He
far
might only
away
be
from the
level
town?
3, but he's ready. He's going in there.
That reminds me.
Yeah, he's a
is
level
this-
3. Yeah, he's fucked.
Just so you guys can get a sense of him, right?
Yeah.
Like he's there. Right? Like you saw him fight a little bit. He came and helped you guys with the undead.
Yeah.
You can tell he can wield his blade, but yeah. Sorry, go on.
So
Not
my
somebody we
current
can...
plan is for us to have how long did this last? 10 minutes. Okay. For us to make duplicate copies of Evola,
I'm still here. Keep going.
Xavius, and then myself and Maldrex will ride in the front door with the duplicate copies of Xavius and Evola standing beside us. They send their full force of their army rushing towards us. We send in the duplicate copies to die like duplicates. We run away. At the same time, you rush into the town, breaking up the ritual, hopefully killing the leaders. I doubt they would send the leaders after us. If they do, they do.
Well,
Kill the leaders.
as
with-
far as we know, the leaders are required to perform the ritual.
Yes. So even sending the leaders after us will break the ritual. You're right.
Yeah, so they're not going to do that if they can avoid it, whatever this ritual is.
So I
It just,
think Dugan thinks that's the best plan. Dugan's I think you guys can tell by the way that I'm playing this. Dugan's whole thing is that she cares an inordinate amount about these little guys. That is her whole. Those are her flaws. So this is
Well,
what Dugan would do. Dugan would absolutely do even the fact that we're long resting. I don't know Dugan would do that. So you're already pushing it.
It's like it's all Xavius can do to stop you guys from rushing off to suicide right now. I'm just like trying to think of a better option, and you keep bringing up the suicide thing. And it's like, this is hinged on the assumption that they send everything at you and don't see the other party, which I think is highly unlikely during the day on the plains when they have a watchtower. How far are we from the town? Like, we could try it, but like
a few
it's
kilometers.
a few
How big
kilometers.
is
Yeah.
this town? How big is this town?
I don't know. It's got like 50 or 60 people, 70 maybe. A few farm things. It's not big. Under 100.
What if I just put my big AoE spell right where they're doing their ritual?
Yeah. What's your range, right?
I mean, the
Okay.
town itself is a couple kilometers across. The population of the town is like under 100. It's like a village or a hovel. I don't know what the smaller version of that is.
I don't think
So
there's a way that we don't fight.
no, it's not fighting. It's like,
Perfect. Good.
well, yeah, we're gonna fight for sure. It's just
how
I
do we
don't.
choose our fight, and who do we choose it against?
Yeah, if we fight their numbers on the plains, I think it's suicide. I do have a way I can get one person into the town stealthily, but I don't think that would be enough to do anything. Maybe it would be.
We could start a bonfire.
You would. Well,
Whatever.
With what?
We get close enough.
I'm into
we
it.
Misty step in. We misty step in. Then I unleash fireball on where they're conducting this ritual. Blow shit up. Call it a night.
Okay,
Bada bing,
there's
bada
so many innocent people.
so you do that while I am pulling. While Maldrix and I distract
Yeah, you
them
be
at
the
front gates.
distraction at the front
Like,
door
that's-
while we sneak in the back door and blow shit up.
The
And
front
with
door,
that,
though, the problem is we're not going to reach the town.
Shannon, how
We're going
do
to get
you
attacked
feel
in the
about
plains.
being part of a suicide?
Not
trap?
if he zigzags.
I think what we
I
should
mean,
do
a well-planned
is-
attack.
say, man, I wish we didn't bury all that gold. We can just tell these mercenaries where all that gold was that we just stuck in the ground. Give it all to the.
We could retrieve it, but that would take time.
Whoa.
Time we don't.
That's some left field shit that I hadn't thought of and I love.
Um,
We just
Guys,
draw a map
you-
for a fuck ton of gold, guys.
Who's into
I-
weird bricks?
so we need to steal my bag back because in my bag there is 828 gold in it.
Oh yeah, there we go.
We could also give them that thing that you used to transport the gold into the ground.
The portal?
Oh, we
Yeah.
like the portal. You still have that, right, Avola?
Yeah. Of course
Did
I
I
have the
mention
magic portable hole.
Yeah, that's a good item.
No, I'm not giving them my portable hole.
We just got to get these
No.
mercenaries to work with us somehow.
So,
What if we put them in the hole
How'd you
up
guys
to
have
their
to kill
heads and then
somebody?
close the hole?
So
I have an idea.
I think first we should.
We
I
put
I
them
have
in
an
the hole.
idea.
First we pull
Oh,
the
I have
mercenaries
an
away
idea.
from the town, distract them while you're doing this, and then we can parlay with them. I don't think that raging barbarians are very big on stopping in the heat of battle to parlay.
Well, I have an idea.
Frenzy!
So let's say I had a way to get Avola into the town undetected.
Okay.
Avola can use her immense charisma to convince the barbarians to side with us with the promise of all that gold, which is not a lie.
You want me
That's
to
a
give
lot
up
of
all
gold.
my gold?
Well, no,
No.
but like like the
gold
gold at
very
the town
down.
or like in the cave as well. Like whatever we need to do. Like I'm just like trying to think
That's
how
my
we
goal.
survive this, right?
I'm thinking
This is an option.
Our
Fun.
retirement plan.
Yes.
No, I'd rather blow up all the barbarians and keep the gold for myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like
Yes. Okay. I am
I-
chaotic neutral. I am not good. I want to keep my money and kill people.
well,
the
here's the
bad
thing.
people.
If you could use that money to recruit the barbarians, we could cause so much chaos in that town
Okay,
with their help
but
to
I want health
overrun.
potions.
Oh, like we got you. Money is so fleeting. We know where there's even more than we could carry. Where we're going to the mountain, they've been funneling gold from across Sword Coast to summon a demon god, and you could bet we're going to relieve them of that.
Maybe we should just tell them about that too.
Gold is just
If this
a tool.
cultist
If they
forces
help,
the
yeah.
fucking
How about we
mercenary
just tell
army.
them? You can just have what's under the mountain. Well, help us clean out the mountain. You can keep whatever's in it. We just want you to kill things.
Yeah,
So-
but in case they need a more immediate motivation, you could straight up tell them in the guardhouse there is a sack of 800 gold. Let's go swarm the guard post, and like that, and like even just that would be like you can get our stuff back, use the barbarians, stage a huge coup that would attract everybody's attention. But that's contingent upon if you're willing to risk talking to barbarians.
I'll talk to
Alone.
barbarians, but we're gonna tell them that there's 500 gold.
Why alone?
Well, because I have a way of getting somebody, one
You would
person.
getting one person, but not yourself?
Well, I would volunteer myself, but I don't think I am charismatic enough
Right,
to
I'm saying,
convince
like-
them of this.
I
Every
have-
other time I've seen you teleport someone, you grab them by the hand and you poof them somewhere.
This is not
whole, like,
teleportation that I'm
Bang,
thinking
step
of.
one. The thunder step.
How are you planning on getting her in the town without a distraction?
So wait a second. Let me read
I'm
this
still
here.
very
I
pro
want-
this distraction. Meldrix and I
Who
can
isn't?
take them.
That's not gonna
Yeah,
Of course.
so I have. Okay,
On the
I'll
ladder
just
of
read
Humac.
this. Can I maybe get two? Maybe I can get two. It's not concentration. I don't think it's concentration.
Was it a ritual?
Okay, so it is concentration. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I can
feel
only
like
do this
you
to one
counting
person.
on your fingers is a bad idea.
Well, I mean, like, if it wasn't
How-
concentration, I
everything
could do it
erect.
3 times. So here's what I'm proposing.
And the sun is going down.
Okay.
I've been studying a spell. I was going to use this later, but I can turn somebody into mist if they're willing, and then I could stick that mist into a bottle and then give that bottle to Tobias. Fly over the town, drop the bottle into an alleyway, poof, like a Pokeball, you emerge.
Oh my fuck! I'm we're doing it. I'm in it. I want to go. I want to go.
You want it?
Infiltration 101.
Oh, I want to go. Use fireball.
Missed me.
Yeah, and then like if you could get the barbarians to side with us and storm the gatehouse, that would be a pretty big distraction. If that fails,
Okay.
though, you'll be alone in a lot of danger. And
With
the
maybe
fireball.
It'll be okay. You
With
have lots of
fireball.
fireballs. Yeah. You'll be
yeah.
fine.
So like, yeah, this is
I have
extreme
full faith in
danger
you.
for you, but this gets us a distraction without us getting waylaid, and then we can sprint across the plains undetected.
So-
Okay.
Or maybe
so-
we
so
attract
wait,
them.
so- Yeah, why don't we do both?
It's the thing is, I don't want the barbarians to come out before we've had a chance to talk to them.
So we send Evola in with a chance to talk to them. At the same time, Maldrix and I will be on horseback, getting into position.
As long as you're not seen,
Yeah, we'll do our best to not be seen. We'll stick to
because
the forest.
you cannot approach the line of sight of that tower before we get the signal. This is hingent, because if they mobilize and attack, the barbarians are going to be in the field, not in the town.
What is the signal? Is the signal Tobias flying in the sky, calling like a madman?
I could have Tobias circle, wait for chaos that is inevitable, and then report back quickly. That could be how we determine it.
So I've
We
got
also
Jack.
see the fireball as easy as they seen ours.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Like this whole field, like if you're standing on a flat surface of the earth, you can see about 20 kilometers before you start to see off the surface of the earth.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
so afraid of
So,
stepping into
like-
these plains.
Yeah, into this plain, you can basically see the entire town that's not obstructed by buildings and stuff.
Is this still forest, or is this super visible? This pathway here.
It's
to get from this
it's
forest?
like a bit of a clearing. So you go back to like the other map where there's like stumps and crap.
Mhm.
It's kind of cut out a bit more, and then there's a little bit more of a work trail.
So it'll be a
Maybe
mad
so.
dash, and we just have to hope for the best that we're not seen as we cross it.
Yeah, that's why like I'm hoping to start the dash ideally after the barbarians are on our side.
So
That would be
it's
ideal.
a little bit earlier than this time of year, but as it gets into about 5 o'clock, so about 5.5 hours into your rest, the sun is starting to set. As your
Yeah,
rest
we can do
finishes,
this.
it will be about 7:30. It'll be dark.
Okay. Yeah, we can do this. Yeah. Okay. How long will it take to run that the top arrow that I drew, like this guy?
Oh, like the pink curvy one?
Yeah. This one.
Oh yeah, because we
That
could hit
one?
the forest to get as close as
I,
possible, and then
To what? Like
Well-
run it like full out the whole time?
yeah,
No,
from
on horseback.
closest
I guess
forest
technically
edge.
here. Yeah, on horseback, how long would that take? Less than 10 minutes or more than 10 minutes?
So I said about this distance was about a kilometer. So about every 10 feet is a kilometer.
And horses gallop at 30?
I was gonna say like 28, 20, yeah, something like that. So it shouldn't take very long, like a couple of minutes.
Okay,
4
good.
or 5
Because I can
minutes.
only keep a duplicate copy of the willing friend for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So if our goal is to look like our party, I need to do this in 10 minutes. So good.
As the sun is setting and you guys are looking and kind of like pointing in the distance, you're like, all right, we'll make a path across there. We'll beeline across the field.
Oh, the sun is setting. Oh, that's what we
Yes.
want.
Yeah, because you guys attacked and started this whole early in the day.
Yeah.
A small figure breaks from the trees
Mm-hmm.
and breaks from the town and starts running towards the trees.
Wait,
Can we
Towards us.
see the town at night?
this way?
Yeah, I mean the moon is kind of coming out now, and like the moonlit field, you can see like a little like dark figure, about just a little bit smaller than a halfling, running from the town.
Oh, I was hoping
the
that
forest.
the darkness would help us approach closer before breaking into dead run.
I mean, it does. It certainly obscures view, but this is still an open field in moonlight.
That's
It's
true.
like looking on like a soccer
Wait,
pitch
so
or something.
sprinting
at night,
directly
where you
at
can see
us?
like black blobs in.
I think it was running
Just-
this way.
It's running from the town to this area.
Okay. Are we done our long
Okay.
rest?
It's coming up on the end, so yeah, I'll say it's ending now.
Have
Okay,
I
that's
attuned to
six.
my new belt?
Yeah, so the new belt, I forgot to write it down, is going to be, what did I say? +3
check
to
that.
strength stat and +2 to athletics bonus.
Did we check to see if the rogue? We did loot the rogue, right?
Oh,
He had
okay.
poisons.
Oh, right. I have poisons now.
He had paralysis poison vials.
I gave you those.
You did. I just forgot.
Darn. Okay.
David forgot. Dugan didn't forget.
I gave you a
Dugan
thing
has
of
been looking for
crossbow
poisons
bolts,
for
too.
so long.
Okay.
Well, I
So
guess
it's a
athletics will
poison.
help in a dead run.
I didn't design it for you. It was Malgio's. You stole his
Yep.
belt.
I did, yeah. It was supposed to be a cosplay belt.
Yeah.
Turned out it made me
it's
swole.
magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we intend to go up into the forest to get closer to the town anyways. Right?
Yep, we do.
Okay,
So,
well...
Should we make that mad dash across the path before or after sending bottled Ebola?
We make the mad dash when Evola gives the signal.
Because I think we oh no, sorry, not the mad dash, the preparatory dash. I think we should make this dash and this
Oh,
dash before.
Yes. Yeah. Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
As you guys are getting ready to make your dash,
Well, this is more of a stealth, I guess.
Yeah. Dash is the only across the little exposed area will be actually be dashing. Otherwise we're
that's
sneaking.
fair. So, as you're coming to the edge of the tree line,
Mhm.
You catch a weird blinking light happening above the town. It's kind of like, and then a huge orb erupts over the center of town,
Lovely.
Oh, shit.
and an eerie green light just emanates from it.
Poison dragon. green.
It's like the size of like a hot air balloon. It's maybe bigger. It's like and it lights up the night in this field. A green
Ah,
glow just
shit.
emits everywhere, all across the field.
Yikes.
It winks out as suddenly as it came, and your eyes kind of struggle to adjust to this like basically triple moon brightness that came in this eerie green.
Oh boy. Well, if it helps in your negotiations, Avola,
We don't do
I
that.
don't think that the mercenaries are a fan of that.
Why?
If I'm getting a
And you-
paycheck to fight, I wouldn't want the world to end. You know, I feel like that's some sketchy shit. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm just guessing. It's just
Okay.
like, maybe they love it. I doubt it.
Little areas of fire start to erupt from the town center
Okay, let's
All
move.
right, well,
on top of the torches and whatnot.
I guess we gotta, yeah, well, we're moving.
Okay.
We're trying to get to the close part of the forest so we can do this. We gotta
think
watch
you guys
out
can
for
move your
whatever that
tokens.
figure was.
Okay.
Well, we're moving as
so-
one, just
Mhm.
at the forest
Just to
edge, getting
right
as
here.
close as we
Yeah.
can. That's where we're headed, right? Yeah.
So as you guys make your way up there, you see a small child crying in the wood line here.
Oh, hi, hello, child.
You get up close, and it's Dennis from
Dennis.
your earlier encounters
Dennis,
with
you wonderful menace.
townsfolk.
What's going on
He's
in the town?
sobbing there and crying and hiding behind a tree. He's just scared out of his wits.
Dennis, we saw that awful green light. What's happening? We want to help everyone.
Dugan, is that you? He's kind of like,
It is Dennis. I'm here to help.
they took my family, Dugan. They forced us to the town. I ran.
Dennis, there's only one answer. Xavius, can I have that dagger back? You only need one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't kill the little boy.
Yeah, I look scared when you take a dagger. He's like, what are you gonna do?
Here you go, Dennis.
He
Aw.
takes the dagger. Do I come with you then?
You do. We find whoever did this. I'll hold
You
them
want-
down.
You want to bring a child into this?
He's like 6, 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is a good idea.
He wipes from his nose. He's like, okay.
Dugan, you're about to jump on a horse and be the first into town. Are you bringing a child on that horse?
Okay, Dennis.
No, you're not.
You
That's
right here.
ridiculous.
Dugan.
Oh my god.
Okay, Dennis. You wait right here with this dagger. I will bring them to you.
Oh my god.
Either your parents or their abductors, or ideally both.
We're not gonna make a child commit a
Basket of
murder, are we?
No,
Like, that's ridiculous.
I'll do the murdering. It's okay.
You will not corrupt a child. What?
I won't do it in front of the kid. Dugan can take the kid for a walk.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's go
Kid.
see some flowers. Okay.
Yeah?
You have your dagger. Keep yourself safe.
Did you see anything in the town? Dennis, was it?
Yeah.
Dennis told us his parents were abducted. What happened,
Yeah.
Dennis?
People, I think, I don't know, I've seen them before, and they came and they had blades and they took my family. And I hid and then I snuck out the window and I did what Dugan taught me and I snuck around the house.
Were they people or were they dragon people, Dennis?
People, I think.
All right. We'll
They
get these
had
back.
hoods. I've never seen
Well.
outfits like that.
Oh,
Just gonna like quietly outside of earshot of Dennis, but I'm gonna be like, this changes nothing. We're still going, regardless. We need to get there.
This changes
then
nothing.
send me in.
I just want to like add that as I'm talking to Dennis, I'm still walking and I'm dragging Dennis along.
That's fair.
I am very much not slowing down.
Hmm.
So
There's
as
a
you guys
plan and we have to hit it.
are moving around the outskirts of the town, you see 4 riders, it looks like, moving south out of the town
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
to where the battle was fought.
Huh.
Weird lights emanate from them.
Okay, let's rush the town right now. I think
Guys?
no more genies
Guys?
and bottles. We just saw
No.
riders leave. This is our chance.
Those are the chosen of each color of the head of the dragon that just left the town. You've got black, you've got green, you've got white, and you have red. Which one's missing? Blue.
Blue.
So blue's still in the city.
The riders start picking up speed, a lot of speed.
I put on hunter's mark on one of them.
They,
Oh,
how
the
far does
range
that
is,
go?
Kilometers away. If I'm remembering this distance
Let me
correctly.
see.
I don't think it's long.
So the riders kind of do like a circular path around the battlefield.
Well, we're not giving them that much time to
it's
jam.
90.
Right,
Well,
we're going.
you guys kind of moved a lot quicker than I thought. You were like, yeah,
Oh.
we make a run, and then you jumped like 6 squares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like,
While we're
you
running.
here, then these guys start to leave the town. All right, so if you guys are running here, they're moving at least equal, maybe more paces.
God damn it.
Okay, let's
Did
move.
Calix's buddy come with us?
Yeah, he did.
If you want to give Evola her one last chance, she can have it.
Are you ready, Evola?
Yep. Send me in.
All right. So I'm gonna just walk up to you and take your hand. Like use my other hand to do my incantation.
As you're
And
doing
then-
your incantation, I wanna just give your hand a little squeeze, be like, "You're a good husband."
Well, don't make me a widower.
Oh, wait, both of you, before this. Here, mirror. Look into it.
Okay, I'm gonna give you like the most bored look. Like,
Okay, make a con save.
What?
are you gonna break my face now?
Okay, Evola clone. Davius, look in this mirror. We're not breaking your We're not breaking your
I'm not
concentration.
going
When
anywhere.
you're concentrating. No, you're not. You're gonna stay right beside me.
Okay.
Look into the
Okay.
mirror.
I look into the mirror.
Okay, make your con save.
Oh God.
Oh,
Okay, he gets knocked prone. Okay, that's fine. It's hard to switch your consciousness. I know, I do it all the time. It looks like it's easy. Try again.
I'm busy right now, Dugan. I turn back to Evola.
So the riders do like a circular pattern on the battlefield. They slow down for a second and then rear up and start full on dashing towards where you guys had your previous
Okay.
camp.
Send me
So
now.
yeah, so
Send me
okay,
now.
so I finish the spell, and if you mentally consent to this, you turn into gas.
I mentally consent to turn into gas. It's gonna be a Pokeball.
Then I take out like an empty ink bottle and I pop the stopper, and you can move 10 feet a second in gas form. So if you want to enter this bottle, feel free. And then I put the stop back on it, hand it to Tobias with instructions to fly to the town, find a quiet alleyway, and break the bottle.
Should have just attached it to an arrow. Could've
Well-
just shot her into town.
Yeah, but they
I
would
guess
see an
so,
arrow
but
coming. They're gonna think it's
then it might-
suspicious versus the bird.
And it might land at a town square, which would kill her.
And lighted a cultist.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I'm born with
The
his
gas
blood.
form
all over
starts
my
strangling.
Okay, so I send the bottled up Evola with Tobias into town, hopefully in a dark, quiet alleyway near the guardhouse, but like most important thing is not near enemies.
Okay.
And
Tobias.
then when Tobias is headed, I motion for us to stealth as close as we can with the added benefit of night before we think it's too dangerous with line of sight, I think.
Okay. Okay. So doing
I'm
Very
gonna make
slowly.
the duplicate copy of Evola be like the fakest sneaky, like.
All right, let's get low. Let's get slow. Let's stealth, and then we'll dash when we see the
Look,
signal.
it's a fake chief.
I'm still so upset we left Chief in Waterdeep.
Yeah. Yeah, I only know because he's on my palette of like tokens for the game, and then we just left him in Waterdeep. I'm like, yeah, I guess he didn't make that stealth run.
He's like, Master's going back? Where?
No, he's just a stray in Waterdeep now.
Yeah,
He's
we
fine.
just left him. We just left him in the city. He's fine. He'll
He has a whole
find you.
shop to himself. Anyways, okay, so
Xavier's got so much respect for Evola right now for sacking that body.
sacking that body.
It's a dangerous mission. She's come so far.
Okay, so Xavier
love it.
casts a spell on Evola. Evola turns into mist. He gets her. She flies herself into a jar,
Yeah.
and then do you cork it? How do you keep it?
Yeah,
Essence
I
in
cork
there?
it. I cork it. Tobias can break it open when he needs to.
Okay.
Or Evola can all of a sudden stop consenting and she'll burst out of the bottle. It can't contain her.
Excuse me.
I was going to do
Okay.
this to myself for a different plan, but this is
A Lucky's
necessary.
This is much
Okay,
cooler.
so she's in the bottle. They fly
Mhm.
off, and so what do you guys do in the meantime? The riders are now.
I need a fourth
coming
rider.
on where
So,
your area.
We need
here
a fifth
is.
rider.
So we're.
I'm not bringing real Shinnon with me. So,
Are
Shinnon,
you just.
mirror,
Wait, what are you doing?
Shinnon, please look into my mirror.
With pleasure.
Okay.
I'm
Con save from Shinnon. Yeah.
Strong.
When the riders reach the edge here,
Oh, good.
they
That's the save.
rear up at the edges of the forest, and then begin blasting elemental magic into the woods.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a good time to attack.
Bolts and lances of what appear to be fire, ice, acid, and ice,
So,
They're just like
and
wrecking.
lightning.
What?
Scorch the trees and areas where your camp was.
Dugan, do you
So
think
I'm
you can
gonna-
use these clones to draw those guys off while we approach the town?
No, these clones are for the main gates. I'm gonna hop on the horse with Maldrix, and then be like, Maldrix, clones don't weigh anything; they're just illusions. Here, they'll just sit on me. So we'll be like a weird clipping into each other stack of 4 humans on the horse. They're like, "Come on, Maldrix, we gotta be like exceptionally ready for this mark." And I haven't told anyone else, but I'm fully aware of the fact that it takes 10 minutes. So if it takes Evola more than 7 minutes to send us the signal, I'm just going to tell Madrix to book it.
A conversation can be a long time.
Mhm.
I hate Dugan.
Okay, a few minutes pass,
I'm sorry.
and
I don't trust your. I'm sorry. It's not David doesn't trust your plan. Dugan doesn't trust your plan at all.
I know. Oh my god. All right, so we're. Did Nick drop out?
Yep, he took
Yep.
Lydia to a different one.
Oh no, he didn't. No. All right.
I talked to some mercenary.
Damn. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit the washroom then. I'll be
I was
right
gonna
back.
say this is the perfect time for a bio break.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm all alone. With no one there beside.
Hey, Kirk.
Yeah.
What's Shannon's strength score compared to your dex score?
My strength is going down the list. It's 15 dex, 14 con, 13 wisdom, 12 strength, and in charisma.
You have 12.
So my yeah, it's a
Like,
plus
what's your
1.
attribute?
So
You're a +1?
I'm 13, so that's a 1 modifier.
Oh.
My dex is 3, my con is 2, my wisdom's 2.
So your dex is 3. So, I picked up and attuned to, oh crap, you brought us all in, to a belt that gives +3 strength score. It's not great for me, but if I gave it to you, you would have 4 strength, and your melee attacks with strength would do more than they would with dex, if you're interested. Because you can use a dex weapon with strength if you want.
I have too many tunes already.
Oh, you do? Okay. Well, if it's worth it for you, options on the table. I'm probably going to unattune to it and just throw in it back.
So I have Ninjato, Viper's Crest, and Cape of Dragonflight.
Oh, that's cool. Fair enough.
What is the Viper's Crest? I think it's like an offhand weapon he gave me.
That's right.
Viper's Crest, 2d4 plus Dex plus 1. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
To allow us to stuff.
Yeah, she's doing something. I don't know.
It's
I guess
Viper's
I'm
Crest.
getting Tobias vision right now. That's how I'm just gonna play this off.
Oh wait, Viper Crest is my bow.
Oh yeah, you don't want to give that one up.
I got my bow, my Ninjato, and I guess I'm not even using this Swift Fang unless he said that they're together. I don't remember.
Whew.
Yeah, we got so many items.
I'm getting in character.
We did.
I am considerably more drunk than I thought I was.
Well, I went to hit the washroom and then Katie handed me another beer, so I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, this was full. I feel like this is like a little bit too much gin.
No, when you had a bad day, that's one way to solve it.
This is like by far my favorite gin. It's Ungava. It is it's made by like with a native recipe. It is like gin is not really like it's a gin, but it's a gin with lots of it's almost like gin mixed with tea. Because they use juniper, they use rose hip, they use berries to make it it's really, really floral. It is a completely unique flavor from any other gin.
Are you mixing it with something or just drinking it on the rocks?
I drank the first 2 straight. Just no rocks, no just gin.
Is it enough
but now
floral taste to be a
Now you
liqueur?
have ginger ale. No, it is 45%. It is not at all
Nice.
liqueur.
Well, that's fantastic.
The floral taste is really good with either ginger ale or tonic. I just don't have any tonic today. When it's straight, it's so good. But it's the kind of so good that It's like the kind of a drink where when you have it straight, it is just like I could drink it just straight for an entire night, but I would drink too much of it just straight, and then I would collapse in a heap of too much gin.
Fair.
I feel you. I haven't drank in a long time, but I used to drink this Sortilege. It's Quebec brand of whiskey with like a blueberry whiskey. That goes down to 35, but like it's so good and smooth.
I can't believe this is 45. I was looking at it today.
That's
I
surprising.
really thought it was lower.
It's hard to
Yeah,
get
it's
flavor at 45%.
There is a surprising amount of flavor in this that is like it's not like a vodka that just tastes like distilled alcohol at all. I
Can we
think
just talk about the fact that Evola crit failed a stealth roll?
Oh yeah, I think she's dead.
No.
This is also why I don't have any trust.
If she
Dugan as a
dies,
character,
Xavius
I
is
feel
going to
perfectly
feel
happy.
really bad.
Dugan as a character, I'm perfectly happy dying.
But like,
But Evola, I am not at all happy with that outcome.
yeah,
That is a bad outcome.
yeah. I haven't explicitly said it this way, but like, I would explain to you that rushing the gate and dying will save no one. We got to spend our lives smartly. Because,
I
like,
know.
yeah, dying for a cause. I don't really want to die for a cause either, but, like, you know,
So-
spending lives for a cause versus just committing suicide. There's a line.
I am also personally getting a little bit tired of Dugan. Like, especially how she plays in combat. So, I tried really, really hard to make a heroic sacrifice in that keep. And then Calix made the heroic sacrifice, and I'm still like a small amount peeved. But I think that
I think if you verbalize that to Nick, you guys could come up with an idea. Because, like, if you're not enjoying your character, you should fix that.
No, I'm enjoying the character, and I think because I'm getting tired of the character, I am more willing to go more all out with the character of the character. Like, here is a stupid thing that will certainly get me killed that is absolutely how I envision this character. Like, I am much happier to be willing to do the stupid thing that will get me killed, and I think this is like, I really, really enjoy this.
That looks like a fireball.
And
Looks
that
like a lot of
those words say
fireballs.
Dragonborn Mage. Also, did you see
Oh, wait.
Dennis? Who the fuck's Dennis?
Dennis is a kid.
He was your protege. Yeah. I was the
Nick
person you...
moved- Nick moved him out of the town with a nameplate way earlier.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I didn't
so
want to
I was
acknowledge it.
yeah, me neither. But that, I forgot. That makes perfect sense. Holy moly!
Looks like that.
Looks like the cultists are fighting the.
scale fight.
Oh.
Looks like the outcome we wanted. Yeah, if it's chaos, then we're rushing the gates.
As soon as the GM tells me that Tobias sees that and comes to us, we are... Oh,
Roy.
yeah?
You give me a legitimate page for ranger spells.
Sure.
Just realized that I need to add 2 spells. I've been playing with level 1s and a level 2, and I think I can have 2 level 2s and 4 level 1s.
Oh, you
I
mean
could've
like how
took-
many spell slots you have? That page?
No.
Or just wish spells? Okay.
I
found a
think he
page that
didn't
said
learn
I
a
need-
spell when he leveled up. I think that's the.
Maybe.
I got 2
I'll
levels
send you
and I
this.
haven't learned any spells. But
Yeah, I'll
could get
hit you up and whisper.
um,
Oh, sorry, you messaged me. I didn't see that. So go to that page.
is that a legitimate? Send me one.
Yeah, I just sent you one. This is a tool you can use to see any class of spells. So you'll just have to click Ranger, and then and click on the level header, so it's sorted by level, and you can just see all the spells. Nothing homebrew in there.
Records found. Is me.
Okay,
What?
Troy,
Oh, scroll down.
I need you to like close your ears or just ignore that this is a thing, because I don't know where I'm going to use this monster, but I am so excited. There is a monster called an animated bear rug, and I feel like you would enjoy this, Kirk. It is a skinned bear. And the way that it attacks is it grapples and hugs you. And then while it's hugging you, if your friends try to hit it off of you, your friends hurt you too.
It's basically like the cape from Doctor Strange or something.
Exactly. That's exactly how I envision it. And like, it is so perfect. I don't know how I could imaginably use it, but I need to use it now that I found it.
Okay. So try it. I get 4 level 1s and 2 level 2s. Okay, he's not. I could have got a
All
skill
clear.
called Pass Without Trace.
Yes.
We could
Yes,
have all
that's a very good
stealthed
skill.
right into that town.
Yeah,
See, I don't
I know
like,
I
I don't really
sh-
know how that works.
it just
'Cause you can't just stealth walk through a field.
well, it's magic. So the way it reads is that it extends this like aura of obscurity. So it's
I
not
thought it
quite
was to leave a
invisibility.
trace.
Yeah.
I
A
didn't think
veil
it
of
was-
silence and shadows. So like normally
Oh.
veiling stealth means you make a noise or you're seen. So this would be like it's not invisible, but it's pretty stealthy. It's magic, so it's like, it does a thing. Yeah, I was waiting for you to suggest that because I know I mentioned it this weekend, but since you didn't, I was like, okay, that's not an option. Don't want to
That
bring
is- I
meta
don't
into
know
it.
which
Choice is
spells were
entirely-
legitimate or not.
I'm gonna run straight from my bag.
What?
If Ola's not at all talking to anyone, she's running back to the guardhouse. This is where the guardhouse was.
Maybe she's trying to get the gold to give to them.
Maybe.
Probably because she can't talk to anybody because there's just a battle.
They're currently
happening.
fighting? Yeah. Yeah. I'm
If
gonna
we
guess
did
she's
all
gonna
this
purple
and the
ball through
He's
barbarians
portaling
didn't
through the
even need.
wall.
Oh, and the barbarians are already dead because the cultists turned on them? That's what it looks like.
I'm gonna be so sad if that's the way it went down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, so what's up with the riders? Should we not be killing them?
Well-
yeah, they are
Well,
an extra potential threat, and we should kill them after we kill them.
If what Avola said is true, they're fucking strong.
Yeah, but they're chasing us clearly.
Yes.
So wherever we go, they're literally going to be like 2 behind us,
Yeah.
hitting us
So-
with full force.
Like we could have like turned and fought them, but I guess we placed higher importance on stopping the ritual, whatever it is. So it's like I don't know if it's a gamble. It might be too late.
I think
we
it's
might-
too late right now. I think we have
Yeah.
to fight them after. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then fake Avola is going to say, yeah, after. And then fake Shannon's going to be like, after is the correct choice.
It's like I'm like really nervous about those riders.
All right, what's the? It's like a wubbing every time you talk.
Me?
Do you hear that, David?
No.
Wub wub wub
Say
wub
along
wub.
with it.
Along. Wait, what?
Just talk.
All right. So that's a lot of dead people in the town.
Oh, yeah, there's wubs.
There's
There's
that-
definitely
I'm wubbing?
wubs. Yeah.
Am I
Oh my
wubbing
God.
now?
I was watching a tutorial, Troy,
I don't want to be wubbing. No.
on how to make floating shelves, and I was blown away at how someone matched a wub of dubstep with them using a staple gun. And it is like the single best like DIY editing I've ever seen. Or like DIY channels editing I've ever seen.
That's awesome. Some
And
good
I'm
editing
just-
right there.
Oh, it's so good. And like I think his design was terrible. I think I could not have been more disappointed with his design. But what cool editing.
Yeah.
I think every time there's a this is what we get for long resting. Look at all these dead bodies. This is all your fault. I don't Dugan
Well-
doesn't see it, but if Dugan does not die in her suicide rush, she's gonna be pissed.
Be justified, but like hindsight is 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Xavius will feel bad. For sure. But given the information, he's not going to think he was incorrect, but he will feel guilty as fuck. It'll just be another blow against all the plans of his that have failed recently.
I also totally forgot that when I had the choices for language, I chose Draconic because it mattered for the story, and Elvish so that I could disguise self as your long-lost sister, pretend that I was captured, and then play an elaborate prank on you.
Oh, Xavius would never forgive you.
No, and I still haven't had a chance to do
I'm
that.
not
I hope you never do.
Good luck with
No, I don't think I ever will. I think that is now like a completely out of the. I'm sorry. I just have character sheet on this monitor. I was like, give me a quick check. Like, Elvin. Oh yeah.
You must.
Oh. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've drank.
Well, cheers to that. Mm. This is like... I can do that. Although it sounds better if you do this.
Oh yeah, much better.
You're going to take what, Kirk?
Silence.
Silence is very good.
Hopefully it gets to hit.
Silence is an annoyingly good spell.
You want to stop a ritual? That'll do it in a hurry. Well, as long as that ritual requires verbal components. It's weird that, like, this feels surreal right now. Like, how, like, weirdly tense and, like, abrupt and blindsiding all this crazy shit is. Like, it feels like when you stay up all night and then, like, to go to an event and, like, you're kind of just like, whoa. Maybe that's just because I'm tired. But, like, it feels different than regular D&D right now. And we don't know what the fuck is happening.
It does. I think it's this, I think that Nick has been pushing back against us doing like full sessions of just planning.
How do you mean?
Like, I think this is his way to be like, okay, guys, you've had enough planning time. This is what's currently happening. I think part of it is that because we did spend a lot of time planning. And
we spent a lot of time in recap. And, like, I tried to end it, and then Nick took over recap and went for another 25 minutes, and I was like, oh, come on.
Oh, no, I meant past sessions.
In past
especially
sessions?
in Waterdeep. I think that he was getting, I think in the
Oh, that we,
Waterdeep
like,
adventures,
skirted his thing? Yeah.
like, and
super
also the
good,
castle.
though.
We spent, like...
So
we
proud of
were-
how we skipped that.
Yeah, me too. I think it was great. But I think that this was his way to be like, there's a time. And I think that he did not like that we were saying long rest after ritual. And I don't know if didn't like was the right word. Maybe just like wanted there to be consequences. Which, like, I totally get. Every time there's a decision, there need to be consequences.
Well, yes.
It's like Chekhov's gun, right?
Mm-hmm. But, like, I don't think there was a decision. It would have been a TPK for no good cause to rush into that town without spell slots.
Yes. But there needs to be a
Wait, so they were
universe
doing a
consequence
ritual
to you making that choice.
And
I
then
don't
we
think
long rested. Yeah.
David doesn't think that was a bad choice,
Mm-hmm.
like, at all. But there needs to be a consequence to that choice.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing where you guys were like, we're just going to lock the door in the Minotaur's room. And I'm like, okay. Then these spiders are going to definitely set up a web and set up an ambush.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there needs to be
Yeah.
a consequence. Yeah.
Well, like, yes, but it's a consequence for a no-choice scenario. So it's like, it's either the party dies or the town dies. And the party's not going to die. So the town is unsavable. In my opinion. If that's the way it played out. Because,
I
like,
think that if we had
in the
done
Teal
that
situation, yeah, we
combat
could have
better.
went on. That was not a hard situation. But this is like, we know how strong these guys are and how intense these fights are. And
if we had done it better, we could have avoided this. But, like, that's a big, like, we were already past that point, and you shouldn't think about the...
yeah.
I'm very... This is actually something that I was very mixed about, is the same thing with that Dragon River. where it's like I wanted to like make it very clear, like something happened because you totally ignored a plot hook, and it's fine. Those are your choices, but something is happening.
Yeah.
And it needs to be like appropriately. I don't know, right? Like,
Oh yeah. I think
I feel like this level of
consequences to
carnage is
making
too far.
choices is very good.
But I think this level of carnage just chooses a little bit too much for us just waiting 8 hours.
Oh, yeah. Like if the town dies because of this, Xavier's
is
gonna
dead.
feel terrible. Troy's not gonna give a fuck.
You
And then
see
there's
that
the
big,
disconnect. What?
you see this big pile of humans.
Oh, I do. Yeah, the sacrifice happened.
The town is dead.
Oh,
There-
they
this was-
started. They
Their
started. a
town was only
ritual
100
and you
people. I
guys went
count
to long
50
rest?
tokens.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. But like because we had just finished 2 back-to-back boss fights as 3 people, and like we were out of HP and spell slots, so it's like we
Two
have to
back-to-back
podcast.
double boss fights. I think even
Yes,
like, even
each one of them had 2 bosses.
Yeah, even one of
It's
those
like it was
dragons
fucking
was
rough.
really tough. Yeah.
Yeah, and like everything went right in those fights, and then like we used every spell we had.
It was even a lot of barbarians. Like
So it's like
everything about those fights was really like I feel like Nick
Yeah.
wanted us to avoid it entirely.
either that or work with the mercenaries.
well, that's what we tried to do.
Right.
We captured them, and we were like, okay, we're gonna read their minds, we're gonna interrogate them to see what they want,
Captured
how we
3
can
of
work with them, because like they were led by cultists. We had to kill the cultists to get to the barbarians. And then we killed the cultists. The barbarians were knocked out. We're like, okay, let's talk. Then Nick teleported the super boss who turned all the barbarians, living and dead, into zombies. So we're like, okay, fuck. We can't work with them. We're just like, the choice
Well,
is
it
That's
turned
a
out-
good way to get all the other barbarians to
He
work
turned
with.
all the dead
That's
barbarians
what
into
we sent
zombies,
Avola
and
in to
then
do
The
right now,
um,
right?
yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
so if you had you guys started a fight, those mercenaries would have fought with you. It wasn't as dire as you thought.
Wait, what?
Are you blaming Ebola for fireballing the poor innocent tracker?
No, I'm saying it.
'Cause
Like,
I
if
am.
you guys wouldn't have went to rest, you guys would have had all those mercenaries fighting. Any, they were pissed then. At the, I guess whatever the cultists.
Oh, like the mercenaries are on their side.
Yeah, the mercenaries have been on their side completely.
Like I like
Even after
up.
they got blown up and turned into zombies.
Well, like
The
word of
fighter
that didn't get out.
there did. Yeah.
right. Like we attacked a
There were
search
no
party of
survivors.
4 barbarians and 2 cultists, and then there were no survivors.
There were
So
no
whatever they
survivors,
did
and
to the
we just watched
barbarians,
horsemen
They'll never
destroy
know.
the remnants of the battlefield. Like we just watch riders ride out and then actively destroy it with strong magic. So
yeah,
like they very much don't want the word to get out.
yeah. It's like that's been our goal, is to get the barbarians on our side, the mercenaries on our side. It's just
It's not.
that's what we sent Avola in to do. We just had to rest first.
Mhm.
Because like I couldn't have even done the gas thing without resting.
Yeah.
That was a 3rd level spell slot. I'd done a lot of spelling to win that fight.
I
won the
wouldn't
whole
have
spelling
any
bee.
evolutionary duplicates of anyone had we
Mhm.
not had the long
Mm.
rest. And I wouldn't have magic calyx without the long rest. And like all of these things, I feel like battle plans.
Yeah,
Like,
like
our
we
actual
were
successful
trying.
fight
It's like we went into the town to see what was going on. We thought it was going to be okay. Got blindsided, got captured. Okay, ran away. Slept it off. Came in the next day. We're going to infiltrate the town in disguise. Got to kill a search party, take their identities, get the mercenaries. Fuck, that didn't work either. Okay, take a rest. We're almost dead again. And now we're gonna send in Avola to get the mercenaries. We'll blow up the town. Oh fuck. Yeah, like maybe there was something that could have gone better. Probably, with hindsight. With hindsight, we probably should have just stealthed into this town and killed them, but we didn't know there was cultists. Maybe we should have assumed. I don't know. Hence, it's. What were you gonna say, Kick?
I don't know. I say I would have just fought the second that they were doing the ritual.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
fair.
if you sleep for a day, like I don't know, it's that ritual's getting like. There's no way ritual takes more than a day.
Yeah, but
48
like,
hours.
no, for sure.
But
But
whatever's gonna
there's
happen is gonna happen then. Like town people are clearly dead because of the ritual.
but there was 3 of us and we had no hit points and spells. Like we weren't stopping any ritual.
Yeah. I was saying that I was willing to do it, but realistically, Dugan was at 5 health. Like,
Yeah, if we had a means, you're right, Kirk. We needed to stop that right then and there.
Yeah.
But if we ran into like even a single search party, like the one we just
no,
fought,
not 5 health, 3 health. Dugan was at 3 health.
3 health.
She got lucky with the damage roll.
Yeah.
It isn't
Oh
dead.
fuck. It's like I wanted to, but
Yeah,
the
there's a
choice wasn't
spell
there.
Rangers can take. That's just like, where is it? It's just I can turn berries into health potions.
Good berry.
Even Goodberry
It's a
would not
good
have quite
spell.
been. I love Goodberry. Goodberry's a
I
wonderful
had
spell.
a whole basket of berries, David. Like maybe 40 berries.
There's something
I
about
miss-
good berry.
I miss Sunny. Sunny was such a fun character.
I miss him too.
Wow, how many berries I could have given you guys, but I had a whole fucking bag full of them.
They expire in 24 hours.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Now they're all
24
wine.
hours.
Good wine. They ferment in your bag?
Oh, good wine.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
good.
I need to find someone else who's willing to run a game, so I can have a second game as a player.
Yeah. Yeah, I
'Cause
wish
I
Lydia
love-
still ran.
Yeah, I love new character ideas, and that's like part of the fun of DMing is you just throw them in as NPCs and as villains.
I like making
it's
new
not the same.
characters too. Yeah, no, it's not the same. Like I make a lot of NPCs for my campaign, but like at the same time, I really don't want them to take any sort of focus. I think I
Yeah.
made that mistake early on. I'm like, okay, this is a bad idea.
So I could technically make 40 berries. I used all 4 of my love skills
Wow.
if I took good berry. That's kind of cool.
What's my health? My health is 41, so I would have needed to eat all of those and left you with 3.
And each
The funny
berry
thing
is
is-
1 health.
You could
Each berry is
sustain.
1 health, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But the other thing, I don't know if this matters, but it
sustain
says
off-
a berry is enough nourishment to sustain a creature for a day. So that's like,
Yeah.
Which is a huge deal in this wilderness.
yes,
Because we were so
but
hungry.
yeah, we
your
could have used that a
stomach
while
would
ago.
explode.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, like, is that like a bunch of like fucking instant meal rations? Like, are you like,
Maybe that's how Jesus did it. Maybe that's how
Cramping up?
Jesus fasted. Is he just ate 40 berries? He's like, I'm good for 40 days now.
he just like instantly just got fat and then lived off that?
So that was actually something that I was like heavily thinking about with Sunny, and I never gave someone more than 3 berries because I was like, any more than that feels like it is too much to eat for a day.
You can only have so much at the buffet
Yeah.
if that's how it works, because it's not mass.
No, but if it fills up your stomach and it gives you enough nourishment, then in my mind, your stomach is full.
Yeah,
like,
that's just like
Can you
eating.
eat 3 days of food in a day? Yeah. Can you eat 5 days of food in a day? No.
So that's the
Or are you
question.
just shitting out vitamins at that point?
In Lord of the Rings?
You
could
can have a
they
lot of
just
vitamins.
ate the whole loaf of lammas bread?
That's
Oh,
yeah, because the
that-
lembas bread's the same. It nourishes you for a day, like fully, just one
Wait.
little piece.
What did you say?
Because lembas bread is the same, right? Like it nourishes you fully. Lambus bread.
I honestly
Lemon
thought it
loaf.
was I thought it was like llama.
Oh,
Llama's bread.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
with the
funny.
bees like lambas.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought it was
lembas bread.
like a llama,
Lembas.
like the animal.
But
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I just have the benefit of reading the book. So it's like-
It's been a long time since I've read that book.
Oh,
Actually, it's been a long time
The
since I've read
problem
any
with-
books.
setting Evola in
Maybe
is she
3
has
books.
no way to
get out.
with us.
I thought for a second that she had the message cantrip, but I might be wrong. Maybe that's Alora has that. Never mind. Yeah, it's a desperate plan. I was really hoping the signal would happen one way or the other, but
Yeah,
this
this
is
feels
being
like
drawn
chaos.
out.
The fact
We
that there's
have a
been
signal?
2 spells cast.
At some point, we have to get worried and just go in, right?
Yeah,
Like Tobias can see. Well, I don't know.
I
I
gave a
gave Tobias
7-minute
orders to
deadline.
wait and send. Yeah, you did. That's true. You should remind him of that. If you go off ahead, we're gonna have to chase you. Because I don't know what's going on over there. It's making me antsy.
You should be in there streaming, by the way,
What?
shouldn't you? Are you recording this?
No. I would have liked to, but I feel like that's up to Nick if he wants to surprise us.
Mm-hmm.
He would have dragged me in.
Oh my goodness, that's too funny. I was literally like, I think this might be a good time to swap over. And Dugan's like, did I make my suicide run yet? I'm like, oh, yep, okay, they're feeling it.
Yeah, we're at the point where we're like, Evola's been there for a long time, and I am fully aware of how long these illusions last, and I'm making a run at the gates.
yeah, she's been gone for like almost 5.5.
Okay, I'm making. So, David is currently exceptionally drunk, which puts me perfectly in character. So if you say it's been 5 and something, Dugan's like 6 minutes. 6 minutes, go.
What? No! What are you doing?
They must have shot Tobias. Something else must be going on. It's been 2
Tobias
hours
is right there! He would have come if he seen the signal.
So Tobias's instructions were to call loudly if he sees chaos.
No, not to call loudly.
Oh, okay. So
To return to me.
Tobias returns, right? He does his trip. So I told Lydia
Tobias
not
returned?
to say anything. Well, yeah, Tobias didn't stay with Lydia, right? Like,
Tobias was
Did Lydia
He was
dismiss
circling
the
overhead,
spell,
and
or is
if
she floating
Lydia-
around?
so Tobias dropped Evola off and
Yeah.
then circled the town watching for the signal and then would return to me. That was
In
his
how long?
instructions. Whenever he
How
seen
long
the signal.
before? Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, and so how did Evola get out of your spell? That's what I was thinking. Did you dismiss your spell? Did it? What's the range on it?
So-
Tobias kind of opened the bottle.
So gaseous form is the name of the spell, and it requires a willing target. So
Okay,
I
so she can
reasoned
just-
that as soon as she became unwilling, she could break it.
Okay,
See,
perfect.
I should have
Yeah,
just adapt and floated around this town, and that would have been so much fucking smarter.
You could have.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Xavier's put a cork on your bottle.
Well, like Tobias's instructions were to break the jar.
Yeah, but I
coulda-
could
he
have still
coulda broke
floated
it.
around after I
Yeah.
rebroke it.
Yeah, you could have used the gaseous form to stealth around the town.
I didn't think
How
about
long
that.
did
until
gaseous
just
form
now.
last? I thought it was only
An
a minute.
hour.
Oh, an hour. Jesus.
Yeah, this
you
is
could've-
my big 3rd level spell that I took that I never got to use. It's very cool.
But you would have dismissed it at some point to try something, I'm sure.
Well, I feel like no, I was leaving it all up to Evola. I didn't want to
Oh,
hamper her
look at
down.
her. Yeah.
No, I
Oh,
would have.
sorry.
In what
I
we
would've
just did, I'm
dismissed
sure
it.
she would have dismissed it at
Yeah.
like any point during that. Anyways, we're here now, and Tobias hasn't seen the signal. You see him circling the town still, I guess.
Yeah. Dugan's
And,
getting antsy.
Yeah,
Dugan's
Dugan's
gonna-
getting antsy.
Exceptionally antsy, and Dugan's gonna be like, "Okay, Maldrix, let's go. Something wrong's happened. I don't trust it. Let's go."
I try to reason with you, but I'm also very uneasy.
Okay, let's rush the gates. Let's pull as many as we can.
So as you guys are getting uneasy and waiting for the signal, the riders to the south have
I was about to ask if they were going to notice
Ground.
Dugan.
Yeah, they're what makes me uneasy.
they have covered ground. They have scorched earth, the area where your camp was, and then they did a storming circular path around. You can kind of see because like sparks and like weird green light and fire kind of like sparks off the hooves of their mounts.
I don't want to fight them.
as they kind of like rear up, and then all
I'm
as
gonna
one,
chase you.
they kind of like turn almost robotically and start following the trail that you guys left towards. I mean, not the trail that you left, but the trail that you followed. Essentially, somehow they're almost following it shot for shot as they make their way up towards where you guys are on the tree
That's-
line here.
Good. That means they're in the forest. They won't see us across the plains.
Perfect. Let's rush right now.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how in depth into the forest you guys went. but
Enough
yeah,
that we weren't
they're-
seen by the town.
Fair enough.
Because
Yeah,
Presumably,
that line
then
of
you
sight.
wouldn't see the town from there. By
fair enough. Okay. So you
Just
guys
talking
can cut, like, they're not hiding their approach,
yeah.
and you can kind of hear them thundering through the woods a bit off to you guys. So as the 5.5 minute mark rolls past, Avola still hasn't made her move. What do you guys do?
And Dugan's gonna make
I
hers.
am going to make my rush on the city gates with Maldrix. I see them. I don't. They bother me. I'm worried about them. There's still some sort of a ritual with murdering of civilians going on, and I need to stop the civilians from being murdered. I definitely don't see this map in front of my face.
Mhm.
That's
We're rushing the
map.
gate.
Which map? You guys see the same map as me, right?
You brought us to
You
Evola's
brought us to
mission.
the Ebola map.
Oh, what the fuck?
So-
Why? How?
I don't know. It was,
When did that
We've
happen?
been watching the whole
Literally
thing
not even
unfoil.
on the maps.
Yeah, the whole time.
Did it just while you were speaking that happened?
No, the whole
yeah,
time.
no, while you were gone.
Why did you guys say something?
I've been trying to ignore it.
Why didn't anyone say anything? What the hell? I'm sorry. I don't know
It's
how
okay.
you guys got there because that doesn't make sense. Fuck.
I don't know
okay.
anything that's going on in there,
Ah.
and I want to stop these civilians from being murdered. So we're rushing the gates right now.
Well,
All right,
That's
well.
pretty gay. Whatever you guys want to do. That really sapped my spirit. Really wish you guys had told me that.
It's
Okay.
all good. We did great. We're live.
I thought that was on purpose. I'm sorry, Nick.
No.
I thought that was this is what Tobias sees, and Tobias has come back to you. I
Oh,
thought that was how you were gonna.
Anyways, whatever you guys want to do now.
I'm
So-
rushing the gates. I need to stop these civilians from being murdered.
Okay.
So as this fucking horse takes off, I was like, Shannon, let's go. I guess on foot.
Go on foot. Take the side paths.
Oh, we'll head for the north edge, but we need to watch for those riders because if they pursue, they're catching us.
screwed.
So we might as well stop them from
Did I-
reaching Dugan and Avola. What do you
I'll try to
think?
cut them off.
They
You
are
cutting-
a few minutes south of you guys right now.
Oh, I'm gonna completely ignore them and rush to the town gates and start.
Are you headed for the north gate?
Yes, I'm ready for the north gate.
Okay. well,
And then just start like yelling at the top of my lungs. Crixus! Crixus,
oh my
you pansy!
god, Dugan!
you did you call him a pansy?
I did.
You're gonna die. And I
Crixus!
can't help you. Oh my god.
Crixus!
There's a
Can I
distraction.
hear him-
Man.
Can
Fuck.
I hear him screaming from inside the city?
Crixus! All of us have come here to finish the job and murder you. Do you still taste my steel? Tastes delicious, doesn't it? You want seconds? Come get me!
Oh my god.
And I'm using thaumaturgy to make my voice more booming.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Obviously, you hear him.
I hate Dugan.
I'm
So,
where
can't
we
I
just
am.
have
My
a
face is
plan?
turning deep red.
Sorry, we are here, and it is just me, Maldrix, and 2 illusions. Just to make that part perfectly
Well,
clear.
Shannon and I were following you as fast as we could. I kind of feel betrayed now, and I don't want to
You
follow
were
you.
going this way. You were going this way. That was our plan.
No, we're on foot. We can't.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, Maldrix is huge.
Yeah.
Oh my
We were
God.
going this way, and you were
Like,
going this way.
What
You should
part of
not
the
be following me.
plan? Like, we were supposed to blindside them, and you just gave away all of our positions, you fucking idiot!
Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to do this after you guys had split off.
Yeah, like,
That's why we went to the north gate.
you were not the distraction.
We are the what? No, Dugan and the illusions are the
It's fine.
distraction.
No, you guys are gone. You guys are gone. You guys are
We're
gone. We can't communicate
You
anymore.
are not part of my distraction.
No, you weren't part of mine either. Okay, Shannon.
Okay.
I guess we watch for the riders because they heard that. You can guarantee that they heard that. So I think we're about to have a 2v3 fight with opponents that are stronger than us. Are you ready? Because we're in the middle of the field right now. And if they turn to look in this direction, 4 riders? Yeah.
So I would have only done that when I was here.
Yeah, well,
Like in,
you fucking used the booming voice. Everything hurt you. So,
As Dugan
we're fucked.
makes
Alright.
his way across the field at the halfway mark, he's, maybe 3, 4, 500-meter gallop from the town. He starts booming his voice. So we'll say he's about, he's big right now, but he's pretty much here as, he's breaking in. And he booms, and by the time he's cresting the first buildings, the 4 riders have breached the field.
Yeah.
And you see one pointing like a lightning lance towards Dugan and Maldrix, and they just start in like a tight formation. They'll
Okay,
start
Maldrix,
riding at max speed towards.
this is something that
Dugan
Calex
and
was
Maldrix.
very good at. This is called a tactical retreat.
Okay.
You see that way? That is north.
Are we still in the bushes? Right
Run
now?
at top
No,
speed.
we're in the
And
middle of the
so-
field.
Do not let your
No.
horse rest.
Where
Yeah,
are
'cause
Xavius
you
and
two
Sheenan
ran
right now?
after him.
Because
We-
you guys have maybe a minute to position yourselves wherever you'd like.
Like
Either
as
running
what
across
I
the field
said,
or-
like we were running across the field to attempt to catch up to Dugan and Maldrix.
Okay, so you guys
So-
are what, a few hundred meters out from the tree line at this point? In
Like
the field?
we're not horses, but we're on foot running as fast as people on foot can run.
So you're basically covering, we'll say, half the speed the horse is.
So when I see those riders chasing us, I'm going to tell Madrix to do this, to run up to the gate, to run as close to the gate until we see someone. I will continue with a booming voice to try to bring out all of the worst evildoers so that we may slay them, and then we will run north to where we will have honorable battle. Don't worry, Maldrix, this is absolutely what we're going to do. I tap him on the shoulder. Good job, buddy.
Okay, I forgot. I'm Maldrix. So what do you want me to do?
I want you to bring your horse as close to the town gates as you can. We will continue making our booming voices to get Crixus to chase us, along with these riders. We will run to as far north as we can until they catch up with us, and then we will have glorious battle. Just us and the evildoers without any of these innocent bystanders or civilians or war-loving worshippers of Tempest in our way.
Okay. So that's awesome. I love the roleplay. Let me get this straight. You guys are riding together as close as you can to kite enemies out of the town?
That is correct.
Okay.
I am on the back of the horse holding onto Maldrix. There are 2 illusionary copies of one of
Paula?
Ebola and one of Shannon sitting in front and behind us. So it looks like there are 4 riders sitting on a horse, making the horse look comically huge.
All right. Let me play.
We have to fight these.
I assume we're in their way. Like when the booming voice happens, my reaction would be to stop running, plant my feet, and stare in the direction of the riders, because I'm under the assumption that they're gonna see us, and we're gonna be closer. So I'm steadying myself with Shin and being like, "Are you ready for this?" I shaking a little bit, This
yeah,
might.
and so
Maldrix,
because Dugan's
I
making
met
such
your mother. Did terrible things to her.
Hey,
Maldrix!
look there. You see cultists kind of pointing towards you.
Oh, cultists.
You just want to sprint into town.
I
for
care
this?
not for you,
We're not gonna make it.
foul worshippers of
The
Tiamat.
horses are gonna ride us down.
Where is your Maldrix? Maldrix, come fight me!
I'm here. I'm right here, Dugan.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Maldrix.
Crixus.
Crixus, Crixus, come fight me! Crixus, you have nothing on me! We will
All right.
murder you! All 4 of us! Maldrix, run like the fucking wind.
Meanwhile, Avola, you hear Dugan's voice. If you're still with us.
I am-
Maldrix, ride like you've
I
never
am.
ridden before.
And the talking that you were kind of hearing right over here stops, and people start shouting and moving quickly.
I'm gonna stay crouched in my hiding spot right now.
Okay.
You hear shuffling and bumping from inside the building that you're like pressed up against.
Yeah, I'm like crouched down, basically lying flat against the ground, so I'm not like easily visible through the window.
Crixus and Anzi emerge from the trapdoor in the basement. They move through the house in haste.
Oh, we would not. Sorry, when I said close, I did not mean this close.
Fair enough. Yeah, I
Maybe
kind of just
100,
put you
100,
in.
120 feet out. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I get that there's a map.
Yeah, my bad. You pretended
wanna
for
be
the
a dash
and you
range.
just kind of glanced like
Yeah.
figures here and maybe a wagon.
So
Right?
they're coming out of the building.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I hear that they're leaving the building?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
I
you can
hear Can I hear
Nope.
them coming up the side of this side?
Yeah, they actually would go this way. Oh, yeah. Depends which. Yeah, this way. This way's fine. Yeah, you can hear them.
Can
I'll
I
let you-
scoot around the side?
Yep, I'll let you maneuver. Because they're quite distracted. You hear Crixus like mumbling something. Those insolent heroes.
Then
My
You know what?
Armenites will make short work of them.
can I keep moving slowly as he moves?
Yeah, oh yeah, you can keep your distance from him.
I'm going in the house.
You hear him mention as he's like walking past, he's like, if one of them survive, and we can bring them back to Vayram, he will be pleased. We can at least know what our enemies are up to.
Vayram. Got it. I still sneak into the building quietly.
Yep.
And I don't know. Can I keep going?
We'll go back to Dugan as he sprints away from the town.
Okay. While Maldrix is sprinting, I'm going to do my best on the back of the horse to apply this poison to my
For a bolt I gave you?
whip.
Mm.
Uh,
All right.
what was the name of this whip? Was it Anatolia's blade? Yeah. This is not a whip. It's a whip. It's a whip rapier.
Rapier, and I changed it. It actually switches form now into a whip instead of just doing like a one-hit charge.
Oh.
Right? So you make it into a whip, and then you attack with it until you hit, and then it'll retract.
Well, I'm
Right, so
putting
you
poison on
will
this rapier.
Actually hit something with it now
That's
instead of just blowing the
really
charges.
nice.
Yeah, I thought that would be a little bit more fun.
So I'm going to try to apply poison to it while I'm telling Maldrix, Maldrix, as fast as you can ride. Maldrix, your horse is not going fast enough. Maldrix, faster, faster, Maldrix, faster, 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 faster.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Surprised he hasn't
pretty
thrown me
quick.
off the horse yet.
Xavier, Shinon, what are you guys doing?
How close are we to the town?
Okay, I'm going to take
It's,
Firstly,
you're about halfway through the field. So the field is like, at this section, maybe 2 kilometers. You're like 1 in either direction. I mean,
1
but
kilometer.
yeah, you're almost dead center of this field. But you have about a minute to position
Oh,
yourself.
okay.
So if you want to be closer to the woods or closer to the town, I'll let you guys pick that.
Well,
Disregard this
like
map.
we seen the riders start headed towards Dugan. Did the riders
Yeah.
see us? Because like it's all contingent upon what they're doing right now.
So
'cause, like,
I will
we're-
say that Dugan is making such a distraction that if you guys drop prone, you could probably be
Avoided.
unseen. Yeah. But-
do we want to do that?
Do you want to do that? Is the real question. Like right now, you can clearly see the riders are like there. That's Dugan, and they see Dugan and Maldrix and his fucking magic, and they're beelining, and you guys are at like a 30-degree angle to their beeline.
Mm-hmm.
You can make yourselves
So,
obstruct their path, or you could get the fuck
Yeah.
out of the way.
So my thought process right now is that I
the fuck
convinced
out of the way.
Evola to go into that town alone. And if I go prone right now and let those riders go in, it's going to be those 4 riders and the cult leaders and whatever else is in the town against Dugan and Evola. And then it's going to be a while before we can reach it. That's 3,280 feet. So I feel like the best thing we could do to protect our friends right now is to stop those riders from reaching the town. Do you concur, Shannon? I don't know. This might be really bad, but I feel like if we don't stop them, they're the riders are just going to kill our friends.
Well,
And I hate Dugan so much for making this happen. If I see him, I'm going to use my belt of strength and punch her in the face. But right now, it's chips are down. What are we doing, Shannon? I want to stop them, but I also don't have a battle sense. I was like, can we take them? Shannon, how
we need
strong
to
are they?
be as close to the town as possible if we're gonna fight them, because we need to be able to leave.
I would like to. Yeah, we're 1 kilometer out, which is over 3,000 feet. If we're gonna
So-
do the thunder step trick, we need to be within 300 feet to reach the town. So like,
We need to run like fuck till they're close to us.
yeah. So I guess we charge towards the town because like you agree we need to take them, Shannon.
We need to do something about them that slows them down. We don't need to kill all 4 of them. That's not.
We just need to stop them from reaching the town
There's
because
no way
then
Like,
we
police
without a
storm or
Evola is as
something.
good as dead.
can kill
So-
any of these things.
Okay, so I guess let's charge towards town. Stealth is not happening, and as soon as they get close enough to overtake us, we'll stand and fight. Because they're gonna see us, and we're gonna be pretty close. And if they pass us, we will fuck them up.
I'm
We will
thinking
engage.
we turn around at like 60.
Depends on how far we can get before they overtake us. They're on horseback, right?
I mean,
So-
they're gonna eventually get in within 6. So whatever that is.
Oh, you
That
mean
would
them
be-
within 60 feet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe more. Because I could shoot
So-
firebolts at like 100.
Is this what you guys were thinking? So, like, the orange arrow is their beeline for Maldrix and Dugan. Would you guys intercept them?
Yeah,
Is that
we're
what
gonna
you're
run in
thinking?
such a way that we're getting closer to the town, but also
Yeah.
we're going to intercept them. Yes.
How would you intercept them?
Yeah, we're gonna intercept them, and I think you still got spike growth, right?
Well, it depends on if I got to long rest. When
Yeah.
I met with you guys.
You're all topped up.
And, like I sent you. I didn't learn any skills after leveling up twice.
Yeah, I saw
spells?
that.
Okay.
The silence and something else. The thing about those spells is I don't think silence is a ranger spell.
It is.
I don't see it on the list. Looking at it right now.
A level 2 spell.
Yeah.
This one off the thing choice and
Oh, yeah, it is. My bad. Yep.
It's good.
Perfect.
So like when they get when it's clear that like they're coming at us, and like they're not within like combat range, like when they're coming at us, I want to cast like a spell or two before we actually get in combat range.
Okay. At what range?
Like
like,
when they're
as you
charging
guys
at us, like
move
when
to
they're
intercept-
charging at us, maybe 200 feet.
Okay. That's
Because like
fine.
I want to like cast a buff,
So,
a couple buffs.
you guys are doing this, and we'll just go back to this field.
So you know when you Google something and it tells you how many times you've looked it up?
Yeah.
I didn't
I
know
have-
that was a
I
thing.
have looked up D&D Silence and clicked on this specific link a minimum of 15 times.
Nice.
Nice.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Uh,
Let's see. 200.
So it's like I'm basically doing Long Strider, but it's not Long Strider, like the pre-combat spell.
or we also
Oh,
could-
okay. I thought you were casting a spell at them. Oh,
No,
yeah,
like, on
okay,
myself,
You're prepping
like a
yourself.
buff.
Okay, so
Exactly.
whatever you guys want to do, you have like 3-4 actions before they're even going to get close into that
Alright.
200-foot range. So like,
I only
unless you're
need one
trying to
action.
save it for like maximum effect of the spell.
Yeah, it's a minute duration, so I'll just save it for maximum effect. Toss. Well, and actually, I guess two turns. One for the buff, and the second for ready action fire bolts, and probably whatever you're doing too, Shannon. Like there's no cover, right? It's complete plains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there's nothing to really reach.
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, you guys chose this battlefield though. I didn't want to force you into
no.
this as
Like,
people on the field.
Yep. It will either like again
I mean,
what choice do we
the
have?
whole plan is to make Dugan's just gonna get their attention and run.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that right.
Dugan is currently trying to go out in a blaze of glory.
I have no faith in Dugan.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what Dugan's doing.
Like Dugan's
She charged into the town. Well, like maybe the riders pursue Dugan, in which maybe then we should just hide. And like if Dugan's not going into the town.
I'm not. I'm running. We're running straight north.
Now you are?
Yeah, as soon as we got to the gate, like within 100 feet of the gates, and yelled extremely loudly, we ran as fast north as we could imaginably run, as far away from the town, trying to pull princess.
Like, do we see that happen?
As Dugan's name, you do see him like wheel on almost like a 90-degree turn and just and then start heading back up towards the plane or the tree line.
All right, so if she didn't go into the town, then maybe we do just hide.
Okay.
I'm only concerned about Evola right now.
Yeah,
I thought Dugan was going into the town.
Okay, so what do you guys do then with the realization of the world?
All right, I guess we let them have her. Hide.
I can drop spike growth, and we can just hide in it.
So spike growth does have a range, and you got to be
right in their path,
seeing them.
Oh, like he means like
in this field, you're not going to be able to get off a spell and not do combat. As a person, as your character on this field, you would understand that. Like even your best range spell at 200, 300 feet, they're going to see you and they're going to charge you. They're moving 120 feet per round.
Much faster than us? Oh,
they're very fast.
They're faster than this warhorse?
They are. You were not on a warhorse. You were on a riding horse, and I think
it has
50 speed or 60 speed. They're the same speed as you, but they are full on sprinting without getting tired. Maldrix's horse is just a horse. If you run him for 10, 15 minutes straight, he's going to get tired.
Maldrix
sprint the entire time. These guys have not slowed their gallop at full bore since they left the town. They like stopped, basically reared up when they hit like areas, did like a storming like swirl of the area, and then just took off in another direction at full gallop.
I feel bad about like going through all that like stalwartness and resigning myself to fighting them, and then changing my mind because I got the information wrong. It feels I
wouldn't want you guys to go into a battle and then die because of bad information.
Oh, if we die, it's because of Dugan.
Okay, so what do you do then?
Not me. If I die, it's because of Xavier's.
Yes, and that's why I want to stop these guys.
I'm just kidding.
It will be true.
I willingly agreed to do it.
Let's just
because you believed in my plan.
Shinon makes a call and grabs you and just pulls you towards the tree line.
Thank you, Shinon.
And Xavier is just kind of like, fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm just like in such an analysis paralysis.
Just pulls you to the tree line. He like shakes off his, shakes it up and just gets you and makes a decision.
Well, like, we're still in the field, right?
If he makes it to the tree.
So you guys run back to the field of stumps and.
Wait, do we?
Well, I think Shinon said, "Let's go back to the trees."
Oh, okay.
And since there's been so much wishy-washiness, I was like, okay. Shinon just grabs you and pulls you to the stumps.
To the town! Fuck! I hate this.
You guys tried to hide behind a stone.
So as you don't go, you're like, no, the town. And so you guys stop just a few hundred feet off of the position you started and crouch down in like some stumps. So there's some stumps that are, like a foot tall at this area going into the town, like into the trees. And you guys crouch down and the riders bore past you guys in pursuit of Dugan. So you guys are now behind the riders.
As soon as we're behind them, I say let's make a break for the town.
Do I see?
They're not
Crixus
turning
following
around.
me?
Let's just go.
Okay.
Do you see Crixus?
Yeah.
No. You told me you did not get close enough for that.
I did not get close enough. That's fine. I'm going to continue yelling then.
Yeah, that's fair. You guys are booking. You turn back and you see the 4 riders pursuing you.
Mhm.
across the
Crixus!
field.
Crixus, I see your riders! I'll murder every single one of them, then you after! Is this the best you've got, Crixus?
No reply.
I know.
The horse continues to run at full gallop, but stumbles a little bit and kind of rears off and has to regain its step, but it loses quite a bit of speed as the 4 riders continue to pursue.
Maldrix, do your best to get us to the tree line. We'll make our final stand.
He nods and assures you that his horse will make the run, but you're not so sure, as the horse is pushing itself as hard as it can. Xavier.
So this is something I've been waiting for an extremely long time, because I have 2 characters on the back of this horse as images that have cantrips that are actually good. So as soon as they get within cantrip range, they'll have cantrips fired right up their bums.
Fair enough. Okay. I mean, they're not quite there yet, but you guys are running full bore. So what do Xavier and Shinon do? You guys sprinting for the town?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
And as soon as I'm in range of Tobias, if that happens, I want to set Tobias to the task of finding Evola, so that we don't have to be searching through town.
I feel like Tobias would
Probably
make his
already
way
know.
towards you. Yeah, as you're running across the field, kind of swoops down, and you just send him your telepathic message, and he just kind of
Like, find
swoops
Evola.
off. Yeah. Right back out.
Good.
He's not having great luck as it's dark.
That's fair.
But
He's got advantage
as you
on
guys are running-
perception, and then the darkness would
An
probably
hour.
counteract that, so it'd be normal.
Yeah. But the fire in the center of the town is quite an inferno now, as you guys have spent several minutes waiting and getting across this field. As you get up close, you see the guard tower is fully engulfed.
So they couldn't have seen
The
our
buildings
approach
all
anyways.
nearby are all starting to catch fire.
Yeah, look at Xavier and ask him like this when you guys were in here.
No, it was. This is new.
Tell me you guys were in.
No, this is new. I don't know what to think. It was a very quaint, if tightly controlled town. It was definitely not on fire.
As you guys continue to sprint,
Maybe
tossing
Evola's
this
doing.
conversation back, you start to near one of the buildings. You're a few hundred feet out from one of the buildings.
Okay, so
you can
Tobias
see
has
figures,
not
like, in the
located.
street. Okay, actually, roll perception for Tobias with just a regular perception.
Okay. Oh my god, I opened like a million images. And he wasn't one of them.
Did you ask me that question, Evola, before I answered?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, I asked you that before you answered.
Okay, Tobias. And I can actually go.
Oh, nice.
Find her!
You, as you're pulling yourselves up one of this building. Okay, where? So Tobias comes back and indicates that he's found her, and gives you like a mental image of somewhere right here.
The building I'm in.
It's a building?
Yeah, I'm in a building.
Okay. Do I
You
have
saw
an
her
understanding
climbing into
of
a
where that
building.
is?
The
Oh,
building
okay.
is right behind the gatehouse that you were imprisoned in.
I know where that is. We don't even have to cross the main road. We just need to go there. All right, what's this situation in the town? Is there patrols?
So the inferno from the center of the town is emitting a lot of light onto this passage or onto this road. And so you guys be right over here where these guys are. I haven't brought your token over yet. But you can see a wagon and people scrambling around it.
Like scrambling, doing what?
Loading it, moving about, weapons drawn. There's fire
Okay.
all from the center of the town. This whole
Alright.
area is just a glow of fire. A big bonfires in here.
I'm not sure if this is their doing or Avola's doing, but if it's the latter, I am impressed. I guess
Let's see a bed.
let's just head south then, because that's the house we need to get to. So let's head south using the houses as cover. Is there enough chaos that we even need to worry about stealth?
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Yeah,
I mean, I was gonna say if you guys are both proficient in it, I'd say no.
I'm not proficient in it, so
Then yeah,
and I'm panicking, so I'll roll it. I'm not bad at it. I'm just not good at it.
that's fair.
I'm
What did
nimble.
you do, Shinon?
He's proficient as fuck.
B or 2.
Proficiency? It's 3.
There's 3.
Oh, okay.
Xavier's nerves are gonna win the day here.
My nerves
And,
are shattered.
So you guys are not this close to the thing. We'll say you're like 200 or 300 feet back as you make your way from like barn outer building, and you'll end up somewhere over here, pretty unseen as far as you can tell. People continue to move.
And can I just like say like now that we're in the town and I have that image from Tobias, I am so relieved that Avola is not currently dead or in chains. Like it was like calm me. I was like, okay, thank God, there's a chance. We didn't fuck this up completely.
Such
Yeah.
a solid teammate. All right.
I feel
Can I
really
look under
guilty
the door
about
now?
this whole plan exploding.
You wanna have a more turn? Is that what I'm hearing?
I just want to look under the door.
Okay, yeah.
We're just
You
heading
guys-
steadily south.
Further down into the town, I imagine, right?
Yeah,
As
we're
you
just
move
trying to
toward
get
the
to
building that
Avola.
you know. So this was the building.
Yep.
That Bias saw her enter. Disregard the fact that you see the inside of the building. You don't know what's in there.
They're not rooftop bed dwellers.
Nope. Actually, yeah, I guess I should bring that. I should bring all this back, really. We're about to do her turn. All right, Lydia. So you,
Before I move, I have a question for you.
of course.
At the end of the last game, I had guessed something right.
Mhm.
That there was a lead writer or a lead fighter from each group. The
Yep.
inspiration you were talking about, is that the little dragon symbol on my card?
It is.
What does that do again?
Well, in normal games, I think it gives you advantage on a skill challenge or an attack roll.
Any D20, yeah.
Any 20 you want to roll, you can get advantage, and then you spend it.
That's how I'm playing it. I don't think that's the real rules. I think it is specifically a one type of advantage, but
Oh.
that seems weird. So
I thought it was any.
let's just say whenever you roll a D, yeah, at some point whenever you roll a D20 to do anything, you can roll advantage if you use
Okay.
your inspiration.
Before the roll or after the roll?
Before.
So it's not
Okay.
luck, it's advantage.
No, you're inspired. This is awesome, and it's gotta work.
So
I've only
now,
played in person a single time, and they gave us a physical dice, and it was very much luck.
That's awesome.
Sorry.
so I'm gonna walk over to this trap door, and I'm gonna listen for a second to see if I hear anything down there. Perception, right?
Yep.
Open sesame. What are you doing? Are you shithead? Okay. Thought it was frozen on me.
We wouldn't want that.
No, 'cause it's all my dice. It's trying to freeze on me. Where is it here? Sorry, I'm just trying to, like, the card won't expand. That's the problem.
Perception?
I got
For
it.
you, wisdom? 4? 1?
W-
Okay. You hear a pit of nightmares, obviously. No, nothing. You hear nothing.
Pit of nightmares. All right, then I'm gonna open the door
All right.
and ready an attack.
It's a trapdoor. You open the ground up, and it's a staircase leading down into an eerily red lit room. What do you do?
I am going to descend the stairs.
Perfect. Love it.
I would still like to ready an attack, though, in
Why
case
not?
something pops up.
So as you go down the stairs, you see a shrine to Tiamat. There is an obsidian statue of the five-headed goddess on an altar with red glowing lights floating above it. And as you look to your left and right, you see clan, or what look like dog tags. They're kind of like a hefty chain with this like big metallic emblem on it. And there's a bunch of them, like a dozen of these just kind of hanging on the walls, like 6 on either side of this, like basically like large office that you've walked into. And it's just centralized with this big obsidian five-headed Tiamat statue. And as you're like looking to the left and right and along the symbols, you notice one of the symbols is the same symbol as what was on Calix's shield.
Really?
Yep.
This is a big piece?
It's like
Big
a
knife?
big, like hulking metallic chain with a medallion on it.
Are there any papers?
No.
No papers, just medallion.
No, nothing.
Okay. I want to grab the medallion with Calix's symbol on it. I don't like that you're smiling. Can you stop that, please?
Me? I was
Yes.
reading Dugan's chat. He says he's too drunk to play. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not too drunk to
Okay.
play. I'm too drunk to have an open mic because I almost spat out my drink and yelled 6.
It's okay because we're gonna have to call it soon anyways. But yeah, what I want to do is since there's nothing down here, I want to grab the medallion with Calix's symbol on it, and I want to sprint out the fucking trapdoor, out the fucking door, and I want to jump into the guardhouse that is on fire.
Okay. As you are grabbing
'cause
Calix's stuff and you sprint out the top, you're heading out the thing, and you turn to your left, and you notice yours and Xavier's bags. Just kind of pushed into the corner with a bunch of other bags.
Then I'm gonna halt. Yeah. Can I halt?
Right
Grab those and grab both of them and keep going, but not into the guardhouse anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, because I thought, okay, if they're not in here, then it's there. So I'm gonna grab the bags. Once I'm out the door, I want to cut hard.
Sorry, just as you pick up the bags, it's lighter than it was.
Son of a bitch, you took my gold.
Something is missing. Yeah.
Whose bag is lighter? Mine? My bag's lighter?
It's just your disguise kit kind of rifled through. Anything that was shiny is gone.
What else did she take? She take my infernal ring?
Everything. It's all gone. Anything that was of some value is gone. And it's just your clothes and a bag and like all your adventuring supplies and crap.
Where is she?
Oh, not here.
Okay.
You have Xavier's stuff there too. His spare hat, his cape.
Yeah, no, I have his
his
pack.
books. Did you lose your spell books?
No,
Okay.
I kept
okay.
that on my person.
What's wrong?
My swords.
So-
I lost my swords.
And like your adventuring supplies and crap, right? Like rope and
Yeah, like the miscellaneous stuff.
Okay, so
The
the bags are
sword.
oh, okay. Okay. No, I'm mad. I'm infernal
I'd
mad.
be too.
I'm going to rip this fucking door open. I'm not subtle anymore. I'm over it. I'm ripping this fucking door open, and I'm gonna stop out into the yard, and I'm just cursing. I am cursing, stupid fucking bitch ass mage. I'm gonna fucking rip the life right out of her goddamn throat. I swear to fucking God, to the seven hells and everything. Oh, she's fucking dead.
You hear that,
So
Xavius?
as Lydia is.
I know that.
Stupid
Just
fucking
Sheena.
mage.
Exactly like a
I'm gonna
bullet.
fucking kill this stupid fucking bitch. Fucking steals my goddamn joy.
You guys hear a very, yeah, a voice you know and have heard before bitching.
Doesn't know to be more scared of the riders, the people in the town, or Vola right now.
Oh yeah.
Quiet.
I
I
feel
turned that
like
corner.
Ivola would be so angry that her skin would almost glow red with the flames hiding beneath them because she's ready to explode with anger.
You look down and you've subconsciously started a firebolt, and it's just smoldering in your hand with anger. And you look at it; it's like literally like burning the cuff of your shirt because you've been holding it for like a minute now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shake my hand out like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Like, what? Like, fuck? Like, and then, yeah.
And then Xavius and Shinon startle you.
So I turned the corner
then-
and like I was gonna like rush in and hug her out of relief, but after I see the seething rage monster before me, I like falter, like, Vola, what happened?
This is also the first morning that Evola has not had her disguise kit, so there's no makeup. So this is full tiefling Evola.
That's
At
fair.
this
With running
point,
mascara.
It's probably full tiefling with spiked tail and everything. Because let's be real, I probably got so mad that dragon
Gets her horns.
popped out. Yeah.
Does some
So
caps and
that
stuff.
means my fine set of clothes with my gold embroidered cloak and my fancy dress that rips off. No, I'm wearing that one, so that's okay. Because I'm not wearing the dress portion, just the pants portion. Staff of the Orc Sorcerer, the Unknown Potions, the Ring of Water Walking, my 2 gold bars, my Infernal Ring,
You
my
lost
600
my ring?
My ring.
I gave that to you.
Yeah. Well, I didn't lose it. She fucking stole it. Don't you worry. I'm gonna melt her.
Shit.
I'm going to melt Anzi into a ring herself, and then I'm gonna use her essence to steal the essence of all the other cult members. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna send them all to the 7 hells and burn them there too.
Nice.
She took my stuff, and she took your blade. We are going to obliterate her now.
We knew they took our stuff.
No.
This is not news.
And then I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna hold the packs up in front of him and shake them. Like his pack and my pack in my hands. I'm just gonna pick them up without speaking and just shake them. Like, look, they're empty.
I went all the way in. I stuck all the way in. I got it back, and it's fucking gone.
Fucking took my shit. I didn't even get to figure out what the infernal ring was.
This is true.
She's
Did
dead.
that.
She's dead. Fuck them all. Fuck everything. Fuck.
I'm just like, I see what you're freaking out. I'm just like, okay, but what happens? There was no signal. Well, what happened?
Because I didn't make it. I got
didn't make
outside I got outside this building on the other side, and I was gonna creep in this one because it looked too nice. It looked too nice compared to the other buildings I looked at. I creeped around the whole park. Okay, this is probably not the place to have this fucking conversation. So, anyways, I
So
made
we
it
don't
into
have
this
the
building.
mercenaries.
No, but and then I'm gonna. In my other hand, I still have that pendant with Calix's symbol on it.
And I found
I'm-
this.
Yeah, basically, and I'm like, and then I went into the secret trap door in
What
this
the
house,
fuck?
and there is a shrine to Tiamat with all of these different symbols. And look at this, and then show them Calix's symbol. This was there. This is mine now. We should steal them all. You know what?
One of his fucking
You
things.
know, you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna shove them all at Avius, and I'm gonna be like, we're going to take all of it. We're taking all of it. The statue, the other ones, all of it. We need to take it.
Yep, makes sense to me.
You take my
I'm in.
things, I take yours. You can't have nice things if I can't.
You have my bow.
I'm
Yeah, but
on
I
both
can't- I
of my
don't need
back
to-
feet right
Your
now.
medallion.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
So-
take a sec. Do I understand from reading through that whole like deep cult book what the significance of having this medallion and an altar of Tiamat could mean? I read a whole book.
Roll investigation and beat
Oh.
10 and I'll help you.
Oh yeah, let's go. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What did you? What does a medallion mean?
No, so like what could it mean to find a medallion of
This-
Bahamut like this at an altar to Tiamat with the things Avola was describing? I'm just like I'm
The
freaking out about
obsidian
everything
Tiamat
right now,
altar
and
with
I'm just
all of
like,
the
wait,
symbols.
is this making any sense to me?
You kind of like look and you're like, what did Maldrick say? Maldrick said Crixus killed his clan. Maybe that's it.
So that's where he got it, but that doesn't. Okay, so
These
that's
are all
nothing to do with the
crimes that
books.
He's
that I-
obliterated
okay.
in the name of Tiamat.
Well, I feel like knowing where he got it doesn't mean anything.
What did you just show, Kirk?
That was
It's a reflection of my
us.
phone.
So, have we seen any of the mercenaries, or were they just cultists in the streets?
Oh, I saw Crixus and Anzi come out of this building while I snuck around the other side going after Miss Dugan. Where is Dugan?
Dugan is probably dying right now. We have
So-
seconds. Do you know the four
Okay.
riders?
Shannon.
What about him?
Wait, no, never mind. I have a bag.
Oh,
Crixus,
to her.
What?
So while
You heard the
while
voice. You know what Dugan's like.
you two figure out what our next step is, I'm taking everything in that room.
Okay.
If it makes you
And-
happy, you can come up
and
with
I
a
wanna
nice
go back
insult
inside and
for,
take
for
everything from
Crixus
that
you
room.
heard Dugan say.
And stick it in my pack. Can I do
So,
that?
so you're
Pretty
raiding the tomb or the altar? I'm like, oh fuck. I would love
Yep.
to like take the time to study that. What the fuck is going on there magically?
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. 'Cause we're just gonna take it. I'm
We don't
taking
have
it all.
time.
I'm putting it all in my bag. You can have it all after we kill
Yeah,
Anzi.
well, like, cause like those things are gonna catch
That's-
up to Dugan in like a minute, and then
Yep.
kill him.
That's okay. That's okay.
Kill her.
Figure out your. Just take 30 seconds.
Yeah,
I'll take
no,
30
you
seconds.
do
We'll
what
just.
you're doing. We're gonna. Fuck. It's like
I'm taking.
there's
I'm
nothing.
literally. I know. Can I take the
You can see
statue?
how
I'll
like
take the statue.
disheveled all of my fucking like hair and like face and eyes are behind my hat. And like, Shannon, let's go find Crixus and see what the
Don't
fuck
be
is
so
going
grim.
on.
Dude,
I'm not-
fine.
Can I-
I'm not grim.
I
I'm
take-
panicked.
Can I take the
We're gonna take
the
a bunch of
statue?
swings at.
What?
what are you taking swings at?
Said they're gonna kill Dugan's mimics, and they're just gonna not even bother attacking him because they just think he's some
Maybe.
perfect, the perfect crime.
There's a lot of ways it can go down, but I have no idea
It's fine.
which way it's
He's
gonna be.
take them all out by himself.
But all I know is that we have a moment where the riders aren't in the town, and we got to capitalize on it. If we're gonna fight Crixus, it's got to be now.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I know that a man like with the name of Crixus, he's a pussy.
we fought him.
This kid
And
is
honestly,
very scary. I
we
would
might
fight him.
We fought him already. We know how strong he is. He's fucking strong. But
I know
let's
why
get him.
you say that.
He's got a huge cock too.
I know.
That's how I designed him. That's by design.
Smell of a woman.
He's got a straight up bad dragon on there. It's fucked.
All right. So as you guys are stressing about what to do, Xavius is like looking around, like keeping an eye out. Shidon's like, "What are we fucking still doing in this town?"
So I'm
and
like,
Lydia's like,
I'm-
"I'm stealing everything that's not bolted down. Fuck these people."
Oh,
So she,
I'm
like-
with Lydia. I'm with Lydia. I open
Okay.
my bag and I will take whatever she carry.
All right, I'm
Oh,
gonna find
gonna
Crixus
take-
and watch him, investigate what he's up to.
What exactly is on these medallions? So I have the medallion of Bahamut. I want to take the other two that are on that same wall and put them in mine, and then put the other three of whatever symbols those are into Shinnen's bag.
Okay. So there are about 12 medallions hanging on the wall.
Okay.
You don't recognize anything but the one that
The
Calix
helmet.
bore.
Okay.
And to addition to that, it's Calix's clan symbol, not Bahamut.
Okay.
Right?
So we need to give this to that other dude that's Calix's butt.
Valtrex.
If he
All right,
survives
so
our
then
next,
I'll
Totally
put
not
6 in
gonna
mine and
die.
oh,
you
he's
said
done.
it's
The
12
worlds
total.
in which Maldrix comes out of this alive are like even smaller than the worlds in which Dugan comes out of this alive. So good
David?
luck.
Can
Like,
Dugan
not only will
activate
Maldrix
Calix?
not hide, he wouldn't be good at it, and he's gonna get one-shotted.
This
And can
man
we-
is a trained fighter. He is a paladin
Oh.
He is.
for 4 days. You
I
know,
think
doubt
that's-
this man's prowess.
Like, there's
a
no
phenomenal
worlds.
segue into the second part of this. As Malix, the man of the hour, and Dugan, the villain of the hour, gallop into this field, full bore until they reach the field of stumps. It begins to slow their progress, as the riders have been maintaining a perfect and steady, full-on gait and riding. As you reach the tree line, Maldrix is like, do we make a stand here? He kind of like, his horse is like veering away from the tree line a bit. So you guys are moving kind of like through the stump field here along the edge.
David, your mic's muted.
Yes.
Thank you. I didn't realize.
Ah,
We do.
okay.
Stay mounted.
So,
Stay mobile. Don't let them get the better of you. The most important thing for you in this battle
Not to die.
is to learn.
To learn.
okay, so how do you... They're gaining on you. So
Oh,
what do
yeah.
you do?
Maldrix, behind the tree line.
So he, like, you have him, like, get off the horse. You, like, slow down. You're like, get out of here.
No, I hop off the horse. Maldrix, take the horse behind the tree line.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to stand right by the tree line, like right with the tree right by my back.
Yeah.
I'm going to casually sit back, grab a bottle of the good stuff, lean against the tree, stare forwards, booming voice, Crixus! Crixus!
So you're just yelling.
All I see are your riders! I'm going to put my 2 mirror images behind me, hiding in the trees, so that they can successfully use their cantrips without getting immediately one shot.
Okay.
And I'm going to ready an action to cast Shield of Faith on myself as soon as I see them come in range, and ready for the 2 images that as soon as they are in cantrip range, they get firebolted and... Ooh, I have
Chill
a...
touch? Or...
I don't have an Evola one because I don't have a. I only have an Evola one. I don't have a.
Oh yeah, he didn't let you.
Yeah, I
He
only.
didn't let you get the mirror.
Yeah. What do
Have
you have,
mine.
Mister? Yeah.
Shinon?
What
He
do you
doesn't have
have?
cantrips.
Wait a second, I don't
That's
know
for
how
damn
to-
sure.
I was gonna let you do it again after I finished sending Avola on her way.
Well, I can use my. No, it would have broken your concentration.
Would it have?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it knocks you
How-
prone and knocks out concentration.
Okay,
How
so I wouldn't have
does-
let you then.
What?
Fair enough.
How,
What are your first level spells, Shannon?
Oh, I got some good ones.
Yeah, because you don't have
He's got some
cantrips.
doozies.
Yeah.
Can you do my attacks too?
They are just imaginary.
Okay, I was gonna say I have impact shot, and you can maybe knock one off the horse. But okay, so I have Hunter's Mark, Ensnaring Strike, Zephyr Strike, and Hail of Thorns. I want to do Hail of Thorns if
What's
they're
that
coming
Hail of
at
Thorns
you
one?
in
That one sounds like it's way better than my spells. Can you just paste it? I'll just look it up. Hail of Thorns. I'm not going to use it as a ready action.
It's
send it to
you shoot an arrow, and the arrow erupts in an AOE of thorns when it
Okay.
hits.
I will absolutely ready this as a ready action for when I see all 4 riders. This is a spell for riders. This is a way better use of my spell slots. Okay, let's do this.
All right. So as Dugan is maintaining his casual look, we'll move him a bit over here.
I could have another drink. Why can't I have another drink? You're too drunk.
Map here. Put these
Dugan's
guys
never too drunk.
in this one. Here. Okay. So how did you want to spread out your things? You have an Dugan Chinon and Dugan Avola behind you.
So Dugan Avola is
I'm gonna get a drink. Holy fuck.
What are Avola? What are your cantrips?
Ray of Frost, Firebolt.
Firebolt it is. That's the one that I care about.
Oh, I have
That's
Chill
right.
Touch
You-
too.
might wanna see this.
Don't.
I think it's gonna be the end
Firebolt.
of the session.
Don't do Firebolt. Don't do Firebolt. Chaotic Touch. Or yeah, that one.
No one's coming anywhere near close enough to you to murder Image Avola, because Image Avola has actually exactly 1 health. So
Chill
enough.
Touch. Use Chill Touch. Do not use Firebolt. Trust me.
So as Dugan is preparing his list of intended spells, the riders approach.
What's the range on Chill Touch?
Elemental magic sparks around their hooves as their gallop slows.
Let me see
and
here.
They find themselves just across the distance.
120
of the stump
feet.
field.
Okay. So Chill Touch on the red one would be my ready to action, and
necrotic.
Thorns on the group of them.
So 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
120 feet for Chill Touch.
Mm-hmm. As soon as they come into range, Chill Touch on the red one, and Hail of Thorns on the group.
Hail of Thorns is not a huge range. Radius.
Oh yeah, it's like a 20-foot radius. Okay, they start to move and gallop and picking up speed in a charge. And elemental magic sparks beneath the hooves of their mounts. And you throw your spell. The Chill Touch rips out and roll, I guess.
Am I rolling?
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's your stats, yeah.
I think it does like a 1/3 damage.
It does a third of the damage.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's just to make them think I have more than me.
16.
Fair enough. So it does 6,
It's an attack roll.
5.
It's accuracy.
That's 10 damage.
That
would
16 does hit, actually, yes.
And it deals 3 damage.
Okay. So
4
the
if
red
you're
one?
kind. Yep.
And it's what kind of spell? Necrotic?
Necrotic.
Okay.
It's funny.
So
because Chill Touch isn't cold. It's a ghostly hand. It goes.
yeah, you see this rider
So-
barely stagger under the blow.
So David
Of
is
the Chill
aware, but
Touch.
Dugan thinks Chill Touch, fire one.
That's fair. And then the spike growth rips off
Okay.
as it reaches this distance.
It is.
What's it? 120 feet?
So the range of his bow,
Thorns.
because it affects his arrow. The arrow doesn't deal damage, but when it hits it, everyone makes a dex save. They take 1d10 on a failed save. That's it.
Oh,
the
it's
first
just an
level spell.
explosion.
Oh.
Okay. How
Oh.
big of the radius?
I should have looked at 20 feet.
Within 5 feet must make. Okay,
should
so
have
you can
looked at
only
more of
hit
these
one
things.
of them.
Yeah, this is garbage. What are your
hit
other
him with-
first level spells? No,
You
I'm
hit
not
him-
smart enough to know any better. Hail of Thorns sounded to me like it was the same thing as Spike Growth. Who am I to know?
You can do ensnaring strike instead.
Yeah, that's probably what I wanted to do.
Which one do you hit?
Ensnare. I would like to ensnare the black one because the black one looks scary to me.
Sounds good. What happens?
Oh, next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack,
Can you make a weapon attack, Kirk?
You have to make the weapon attack, I think.
Yeah, because it shouldn't.
yeah.
No, I really hadn't considered you to take a ranger spell that requires a weapon attack. So I don't really know how this is supposed to work. I guess his illusionary spell shoot or duplicate shoots. Okay, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, isn't that what it says? Yeah. It just
I
doesn't deal
just-
damage.
Couldn't wrap
That's
my
the
head
roll,
around it for a
that's
second there. I
ability.
apologize. Ensnaring strike. So what happens? Dex save on that?
Strength save.
What?
Strength save. Sorry,
Strength save.
I have the
I
spells mixed up. I'm sorry,
pasted
Nick.
it into.
12.
What?
Okay.
Where's the D on this?
Checking it. Or strange. Okay. Input saving throw on magical vines. A large or larger creature has advantage on the saving throw. He is a large. And it looks like it's gripping him, and he the rider staggers for a second, and then it just flexes. The horse's body just bursts through, ripping it out of the earth as it continues to march, pretty much unimpeded.
Motherfucker.
It
That's
does
fine.
6 piercing damage while it's restrained. Okay.
Doesn't
Otherwise,
matter.
it
Vines
doesn't
shrivel
do
away.
That's fine. That's fine. I've
So,
got this. You got nothing
as-
on me, riders.
They raise their spears. They're spear-like weapons, and energy begins to emit, corresponding to the color of the rider. You see their upper torso fully awashed in light from their respective elements. And you realize that these are not riders at all. These are demons. They raise their lances, and elemental power of the corresponding type begins to dwell up in each of their lances. And that's where we'll end the session for the evening.
You got nothing on me, Lancers.
These 4 giant centaur demon-looking monsters.
Oh, we're not even
their
gonna murder me
elemental
this session?
spears. No.
Oh, you're killing me with this cliffhanger. I want to know the damage. You got nothing on me, Lancers. You got nothing.
I mean, I guess that's what they're gonna do. If you guys want it, we can do it. We can stick around for another couple minutes and do the damage. I have it already.
Do it.
I have
Okay.
shield of faith. I have shield of faith.
Magical lances begin to power up, and Dugan, make 4 dex saves.
Shield of faith does not help me here.
No, it does not.
Oh my god, you passed 3 of them.
Wow.
So
Should've
you
fought
pass
these
3.
things.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right, so you take.
And it kills me anyways.
Did they hit him or the illusions?
Hmm?
They knew it was him?
The illusions are in the bushes hiding.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he just stood his ground, calling them out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Dugan. Jesus fuck. Bye.
Is Dugan dead?
I don't know.
Yeah. Very.
All right, Dugan falls unconscious, and that's where we'll end the session for the
That's the
evening.
perfect end for the session.
As he is struck by a 10-foot wide, 60-foot long beam of fire, poison, ice, and acid.
Yikes.
Good game, everyone. Hope you had fun.
Good game. Yeah.
Fuck.
I did. I had so much fun.
Oh, I can't wait to kill that fucking mage.
Thank you for ending it that way, Nick.
No problem.
That's how I thought this was gonna go down. That's why I told.
I didn't.
That's why I told Maldrick.
You kind of seem like you're suicidal, my friend. Are you okay? Do you need to speak with somebody?
I've been trying to get Dugan to have a heroic last stand for like 10 sessions.
You what? You don't want to play Dugan anymore?
No, I'm kind of tired of Dugan.
Oh.
But like in a way where I want it to be awesome, exactly like this. Everyone
Perfect.
come at me. I'm saving the town. I have no idea what happened to that town. I'm saving it.
This is bad.
yeah.
This is so bad.
Fuck yeah.
Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
yeah.
All right, I gotta go, guys. You guys have a good night.
Good night.
Peace, Lydia.
Oh man.
Good night.
GG.
How much health do you have?
41.
41. You almost lived.
Almost. I'm really close. Yeah.
Yeah. But these guys were not meant to be fought solo. I
Yeah.
apologize.
No. I'm fully aware. I thought I was also gonna get a Crixus teleporting on me.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know if you guys put two and two together, but these are the summons. It went off. That's past now. You rested. And
No, we
the
did
sacrifice
not.
happened.
Figure that out.
Oh, I did.
It makes little difference at this point. I mean, it'll be the first scene of the next session.
Gonna go down.
Because Avola saw the chaos. I'm sure she mentioned.
No, she didn't mention
Well,
anything.
yeah, I guess there was a lot of like back and
haven't had
forth, and she
time.
was just angry. So yeah, I won't give more away then.
Yeah.
And yeah, fuck. I hope you guys had a good time.
Oh my god, an amazing
like,
time. I love this plan. I'm so happy.
tell them you're happy.
I'm just scared to fight.
Try your silence.
I have many feelings.
I know. I
Complicated feelings.
You don't think this was the best plan?
No, I think it was a complete disaster.
I think this was an amazing plan.
I think
Yeah.
the only way it actually turned out good for us is if we all just stayed and fought those riders.
I think the only way it turned out good for us is if we just turned around and went north. Fuck the town. Because the town is fucked anyways.
Those things would have went north. Like,
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't think there was any getting away from fighting them.
Oh no,
just
like
evade
we can't
fighting
change
until we're
anything.
in the last room. I think we
That's
had
not
to
what I
fight
mean.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, in hindsight, I guess it would have been smart to just bushwhack, avoid this town, and then just pursued. But you guys had no idea what the hell was out there, or where you were even going, or if the dragons you sensed were even part of the cult. There are dragons in this world that aren't evil. They're just doing their thing.
And there's a town that's in trouble, Nick. This town was having serious problems getting enough food to eat.
I mean, hindsight's
I don't think it does anymore.
And there are a million different ways you could have approached this. Again, I love hosting this game because I don't know what you're going to do. I expected you guys to stand your ground and fight my riders. Thought that would be the whole session tonight. I don't fucking know. All I planned today was to fight these riders, and you guys ran from
Nick,
them.
I
and
did.
all sorts of other things.
I did.
I even made a second
fought
version
them,
of the
Nick.
town in
Look,
case.
I'm winning.
I see, David. It's excellent. Very impressive fight.
Oh man.
What can I say? I'm speechless. So impressive.
Me too. Fuck.
I made a couple different versions of the town. A sacrifice version, a fully alive version. You know, you guys attacked in the night version. I didn't know. Didn't expect Dugan to try and solo all the riders, or to do this. I mean, it's a good distraction. You guys have, all the time in the world, it would seem, to do what you need to do in that town. Just don't have a rogue cleric coming to aid you anymore.
You better fucking win.
I don't know what we need to do in the town anymore. There's nothing left to save.
Your stuff.
There's like a million cultists to murder. And a Crixus.
But yeah,
I think the only
was-
one who cares about murder just died.
That's actually pretty accurate.
I don't know. Lydia's kind of on a rampage. I stole her
That's
stuff.
pretty
I didn't
sure
know that
that's
would get to
true.
her.
That's true.
I had no idea that would make
Just-
them angry. It's just gold.
I hadn't even considered that would set her off. I was like, and they stole your stuff. I wrote it down some time ago. Obviously, they pillaged your magic shit. Why wouldn't they? They've had your bag for 8 hours. I'd do it.
And leave your packs there.
Yeah. That was like one of the first things I wrote down. I'm like, yeah, and I mean, if they rest, they go through their shit. But
So
it set her off and
I'm
unexpected. So
super happy that that this stand was literally a firing squad in front of a tree. I think this like perfectly encapsulates the amount of overconfident the Duke is. He's like, "What do you got on me?" Whoosh.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Magical elements of the Dark Queen, Tiamat. Yes. Fiends and servant of the Dark Lord. Yes.
Oh,
All right. Well, that's awesome. I'm gonna pretty much not think about anything else but this game for the next few days. So appreciate that. I hope
Yeah, is this
everyone
the
can
last
share
game
more.
before Christmas break?
I
See you all in
think
the new
so.
year. Yeah.
I think the next session I will schedule will be in the new year because I need to put all my free time into gift making for the
Oh, yeah.
next couple of weeks.
I just finished my gift making last night at 3:00.
You monster! I have to start mine this weekend in full force. Like
I
it's
have
so
many things.
slightly
to
done. Nah, I
I
have
have-
like a Secret Santa for my family, so I only have to do 2 gifts.
I have everything for family done. I am just like distinctly missing like ancillary gifts. And I really wanted to do handmade ancillary gifts for work. Because like I spend a lot of time with work. I think like everyone at work would really like handmade nice gifts. And I'm just running into like every imaginable problem with making a handmade gift.
You can make them hats from a loom. It's like the easiest one. I did it for you guys for
I love your
the
hat, Nick.
D&D thing. I still wear it. I'm glad you
Me
like
too.
it.
Oh, all the time,
Me
yeah.
too.
It's super
It's good.
comfy. Like I put on other hats and I'm like, oh, no, this one is actually warm and breathable. I think I really nailed this fabric.
And you picked a really good yarn.
Try, but you can do it too if you buy a loom set from Michaels. They're
So
about
I have a
$12.
loom. I've given it like a serious attempt, and every time that I want to knit, I keep. Let me see if I can like find it on the
Knitting and crocheting is hard.
Sorry,
Looming
crochet.
is kind of a joke.